Dummy.
I've been seeing things.
I've been seeing things.
I've noticed.
Extra eye head.
I harken back to a time.
Harken is wild, but not wild. Sometimes you gotta harken.
Sometimes you gotta have. I recant. No, that's recanting a statement.
That's taking it back.
Let's take it back.
We talking about harken. Get back to harken. Go back to.
I was just trying
Dummy.
to find another word.
So, what are some situations where you have harkened?
Let me see. Man's chat.
He got to look what harken means. What
I know what harken means.
harken, even though I used it in a sentence. What type of that shit is.
I was just I just was reflecting. How often do y'all reflect? Do y'all reflect?
Every single day. All
No,
single day.
do y'all really ponder and reflect over y'all decisions and thoughts?
I do. But
Do you?
yeah, we can get into
For
it.
sure.
We can get into it.
Like you will.
Like-
We'll come back. We'll come
No,
back.
no, no.
We'll come back out the intro.
I don't care.
We'll come back out the intro. So we can
Introduce me.
yeah, so we can wiggle in that thing. Y'all ever wiggle in that
Don't
thing?
you do that to me.
What you mean?
Don't you wiggle?
I'm not doing it to you.
You look like you.
I said, have y'all ever wiggled in that thing?
He pointed at me, didn't he?
No, I
That
didn't.
man pointed at me. Look at him.
I just asked.
That man
I just
pointed
asked
at
have
me.
y'all ever wiggled in that
but you-
thing.
But you pointed
I
at me
didn't
when you
point at
asked.
you, man. I don't know why you want to be that.
Dummy.
I don't.
Don't replace it, okay? We already doing all right. Don't replace it. I don't know why you want to be that.
You
What
did
did you think about when you said pause?
when you was pointing at me.
What did you think?
Yeah, what did you think?
You should pause this. and
No,
stop it.
I'm not gonna pause it.
Don't wiggle
I'm
at
not
me.
playing pause games, man. Because I want to know what y'all are thinking when y'all say that.
You know what?
I ain't gonna say it. All I got. Be
Like if I be like, hold my, man, like take my pencil.
hold mine. What?
See what I'm saying? Like, what are you thinking? I'm not even thinking along those lines. So what are you thinking?
What you gonna say?
What are you thinking?
Hold my what?
Pencil.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you mean? I'm a grown man.
I'm not holding your pencil, my guy.
But y'all pause.
Dummy.
I am
You
not.
sharpen your pencil for
I
me?
am not holding your pencil.
That's
Hold my
crazy.
own.
That's wild.
Hold your own.
What
Hold your
pencil?
own pencil.
You're not talking about a pencil that you write with on paper?
I mean,
What kind of pencil you talking about?
whatever, man.
No, I'm asking.
I ain't never-
When I'm talking about a pencil that you write with,
I'ma
what are
say
you
this.
thinking?
I've never wiggled my pencil at somebody and be like, "Hold my pencil."
Well, we wouldn't. Now you moving topic.
I'm not.
No.
That's what
Yeah,
happened.
thank you, Todd. Thank you for being neutral in this.
Yeah, man.
Because he,
Bummed up.
yeah, because he tried to.
You're not a joke. I ain't do
Staying at the
that.
wiggle, man.
Right. I think he thinking it's the point.
He wiggled.
No, when
not
you
me.
wiggle, you put your arm out, man. You got to put your arm out. I wasn't pointing at you. But
Just gonna do it again.
yeah,
I hope that's on camera.
it is. I think we
I'm
recorded.
filing charges.
Guess what?
Harassment.
He wiggled at me.
What happened,
That boy want to be wiggled at. That's the part that's absurd.
He's
He
wiggled
want
at
me to wiggle at him.
You did it. I ain't asked for it.
William Wigglesworth.
Well, okay. Here we go. You tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm tired.
You gotta stop telling on them jokes. They told you that Todd gonna laugh too much.
Man.
I'm
That's-
with it.
we need see. We back like we never left because, like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 313. Yes, 313 consistent episodes.
That's a lot of
from
work.
The consistent group.
A lot of
Number 2 episode of Them.
Yeah.
Them on the porch.
Who's that?
Keep on playing.
The Wigglers. Go ahead.
Look, each week it's gonna be something new. It's gonna be a new sign, a new set,
One less seat.
Now you try.
Just leave this to it.
Nah, I'm trying. You're going too far now, man.
Oh, Biggs, you gone too far.
Y'all boys came up with a whole new name.
Listen.
I can't remove a seat.
Man, that was a joke. No, man. And then you done just, now you.
Dummy.
All right.
Dummy.
Look, that boy went there. Shh, give me the car, Dad. That boy went right off the curb with it. But we back in this thing, man. We recording on a different day because Todd said he had to go somewhere, but then he was back, but then he didn't go nowhere, and then we here today. And so we doing what we do, man. It's Friday night. Feel like high school game, the Friday night lights. But lights is lighting. Dez is over there. I don't know why Dez just be pushing buttons, but he be pushing buttons.
And today he hit them bitches hard. I ain't remember that.
Ooh, it's gonna be a long episode for you. He was like,
My boy hit them bitches hard. Go ahead.
But we in this thing, man, doing what we do on Friday. It was actually an impromptu recording, so shout out to you boys. We didn't know we was recording today.
Right.
We just decided to record because we prepared.
Right.
So yeah, so man, we in this thing doing what we do. Where we at with it, Hoop?
Well, my week ain't been nothing, but where I'm at, I do
You can say
wanna-
his week ain't nothing.
It ain't been nothing,
Nothing,
work.
man.
Nothing ass week.
work, and too much work, man. I want to get back to that conversation of do you reflect? So, how was your week, Todd?
Slow rolling, man.
Slow rolling. Doom.
My
I don't wanna
baby
Don't sing, don't sing, because who they gonna say you trying to sing to him?
Whoa, Paul.
No,
Yeah,
you sang
yeah,
the Todd.
right.
You sang the Todd. You gave my boy a chorus.
We were singing together. You don't know that song?
That's, yeah, and that's okay.
It's a group.
Man, what are you
could've been
singing?
a boy band.
The Temptations sung together, man.
Them niggas look.
B2K.
These niggas look each
Pretty
other.
Ricky.
Y'all look each other in the
eyes
and
of the
said,
brothers.
slow rolling. I'm supposed to be okay.
Boys to men. Bell Bill DeVoe.
Kid and play.
Nothing but
The
Paul
Hot Boys.
songs.
Man, y'all boy got to grow out of that pause, man. Y'all grown men. On Unc them, we ain't pausing nothing, bro.
no.
On Unc them,
The
ain't no
OJ.
pausing, man.
Let it fly,
we
hey,
straight
man.
we straight OGs. You know what I'm saying? On Unc them.
I ain't mad. Let it fly, man. I'm cool with it, man.
But anyway, man,
I'm
tell
a
us about
crack
your
the
nothing week.
Oh man, I ain't do nothing much. I'm for real, fool. Like I ain't do nothing but work. Listen to problems.
How is work?
Listen.
I know things have changed. We 4
good.
weeks in? How is it?
It's good and it's bad. I like being in the place, talking to people, being around people.
I told you, give you
walking
some
around.
normalcy.
And being a man of the people helps me.
The man
Hey,
of the
hey,
people,
listen.
man.
I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna do it.
Superhero.
I ain't
man,
gonna
you know.
I ain't gonna do it. But he is truly a man of the people.
Yes, he is.
I went to go visit my boy at work, and because I wanted to talk to him. You know, my boy in high places, so you can't really just go to his office like you.
Right.
There's always
Like,
something going
you
on.
can't just go to his. You're like, I got a cubicle. He got an office, so you can't just. He got an
got
office
a door.
cubicle. Yeah, he got an office cubicle. Yeah, it's a little different. You know, like his like 300 square feet, mine like 122. Yeah, so I went around and I wanted to go see my boy. I was like, dang, he ain't at the thing. You know, you can see over him. So I look, I located
They
him.
got on his tippy toe.
And I was like, well, I ain't gonna go over there because he probably I can see, boy. I'm about 6'2". Okay. So I see my boy over there, so I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna go bother him. But I had to walk down the aisle, like I had to walk down the hallway, but you could see. When I got there, I looked down the thing. I said, I had to do a double take.
Man.
My boy had a motorized scooter jacked up. Looked like he was changing the oil on that thing. I was like, man, what? My boy had big mechanic hands on. He was doing something at a motorized scooter. I don't know what he was doing. It was plugged up, and then he was like tweaking with it. And yeah.
One, he's lying, and two, you gotta help the people, even that's what it is.
So I say that
he
to
was changing
say
the transmission.
he the man of the week. Who is the man of the week?
If that's what it is, man, that's what it is, man.
Who did 2028?
I
I
try
told
to
you.
help the people to be a part of the people.
He try to help the people.
Yeah.
I do, man.
You sound like a senator.
But every time I see Stock, he come over there. He just look like he always up to something.
He like the little kid that you walk by the hallway. He got the hall pass.
He'll be, and he don't know it, but I been seeing him when he way over there coming. I look over the top. That's his head. That's
He
his
like
head.
the badass kid with the pads all the time.
It never fails me. My boy gonna come and do some shit. My boy coming to do some shit, man. But work has been work, man. So I enjoy being around people, helping out people.
Did it make you like? I
I
realized
hate driving to work though.
I hate that. And I realized, like, I learned, I did those tests. I learned that I'm an introvert and an extrovert. But I realized, I think I don't want to say it too loud because I like being at home because of the convenience.
Say it low so everybody can hear though.
I think that, I think I kind of like going into work. Like,
I do too. I
I
just
get a
wish-
little energy
I
from
just
it.
wish it was a block away.
Yeah,
That's it.
Like, if it was like round the corner, it'd be great.
If it was a block
But
away,
man,
I'm
sometimes I
good.
pull up the GPS, that shit say 54 minutes.
Ain't what I want to do, man.
Golly. One time it said 112. But I don't know, I get a lot of energy from the people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being around them and kicking it and being in the building. It's not too bad, man. And you know, you're interacting with people like some of these people you've been rocking with for some years.
Yeah.
So they actually really like family, but they ain't family. Like, you probably ain't gonna invite them over like family, but they like you close with them. So you know about their kids and stuff. You know, man, Junior going to college already?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just saw him.
yeah. And let me tell you, the fundraisers are through the roof now. You know, sorry, I know Jordan didn't get the
Girl Scout cookies, $39.
Yeah,
That's
so,
wild.
For one.
my bad.
little
I ain't mean to take over your week.
No, I don't care, man, because that plays into my week, man. So I'm cool with it. I like it. I enjoyed it. I hate the commute of it. If that becomes a constant thing, then downtown grows even more.
Yeah.
Which changes
see
stage
that.
just depends on how you look at it, because it goes from city to country, not city to country, but city to suburban to city to suburban. That's just how life changes and things do.
You ready to change your car yet?
Man, gas
Yeah.
has been another full mortgage bill. So yes, and that's why I said that's a part of my commute. I like my commute because I get to listen to things, because I don't like to talk. I don't like to communicate. I don't like to do nothing but ride and listen.
Yes.
So I get to listen
Especially
to whatever
my early morning ride. Oh man, it'd be great. I was in there praise music. They were like, "You listen to praise music like that? What y'all think I am?"
Talking about your guy?
No, praise
okay.
music like real.
I know.
I know you probably ain't got no gospel.
I'm talking
but
about
like
you.
I'm talking about like Marvin Sapp.
Yeah,
now.
I'm talking about you.
Yeah, you know.
Open the doors.
Yeah, like yeah, there you go. Praise music.
I feel you, man. But you like sorry, you
Trash, dog.
But-
He said, open the
you
doors.
know what I'm talking about, huh?
I know exactly what you're talking
Close
about.
the doors. Close the doors. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool, man. And you like whatever you like, and you listen to whatever you listen to. But I do like for the commute because I get to listen. However, I hate putting gas in my truck twice a week.
Come on over to the other side.
But if I really feel like if I come over to the other side and get what I want from that side, I'm gonna be paying the same thing.
In what?
Because I'm gonna get big boy truck, I'm gonna get big boy lifted, I'm gonna get big boy, and that bitch gonna
Cool.
cost money.
Get big boy.
But it's gonna be the same thing in my opinion. So I ain't gonna start over.
I get what you
So
saying.
right now, I'm not gonna start over. But if it becomes
I get what you're
worth
saying.
my while to start over, I will. But right now, I'm not. Gonna
But you got to look at. I get what you're saying. You got to factor in however much you spending in gas, and add that.
how
to
much
your
it's gonna cost a month,
Yep.
and 2025, and big boy, and
But I will say, like
You don't get an electric G-Wagon or some shit.
when you
I'm
think
getting
about
electric Ram, and that shit a lot of money.
yeah, they buy you gonna be by 8 of them things, 7 to 8 of them
Probably
things.
more than
But
that.
again, if you spending $500, well, that's no. If you spending
Yeah.
$800 to $1,000 in gas, that's a car
I
note.
don't spend that much in gas though.
But how much?
How much you
Buy-
put?
how
Well,
much?
so car note, I give you the numbers.
Don't give me the car note. Just give me the gas.
100 to 120 a week.
Shit.
Okay, so that's
Yeah, because like when I fill up once, it's 74 to 80.
you got to be spending more than that because I'll spend about 500
fool.
a month.
No, so if you do that once a week, like think about it, once a week. I don't
But
do
you
it
going
twice a
every
week,
day in the truck.
but I don't do
You
it
want
twice
to
a
know.
week every week. So let's just say once a week to keep it fair. Once a week. That's
Ooh, that's-
let's just say $100 a week. I could get away with that.
And you only fill up one time a week.
I can get
And
away
make
with
it the whole week.
Well, let's say I fill up one time a week, which is $70, and then I put $30 more. I'm gonna get by through the week. So let's say $100 a week.
Who you got to be 200 with all the shit
I'm
that
not.
you
No,
do.
no. I'm not. Fool.
Think about how
But you
much.
told me that one day, like I think it was. You said you filled up Saturday and it was Tuesday and you was out.
But that's not all the time. Like sometimes it will be that, but it's not all. So to keep it fair and keep it honest, like I'm gonna shortchange myself. So $100 a week.
oh,
Oh, no, hell no. You
So
got over.
120 a week then.
Okay, so you gotta be spending. Nigga, I was spending
boy,
almost
hell.
500.
I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. I'm not.
He got a big old tank now.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not, man. Like
You gotta
like,
play
I-
defense.
It's gonna
Think
make
about-
me. I'm gonna make it 5 days off a tank.
But who?
I'm gonna make it 5 days off.
What if you got to shoot?
Like I know, but it's going to be on a day that I don't go to work as well. So if I go
He
to
do
work,
try to simultaneous. That's why we in here now. You know?
yeah. So I try to, but I ain't trying
You
to.
got
be,
to, you got to know
yeah,
the
I'm
play,
trying to
right?
make- yeah, you do, man. So I ain't gotta come in
like,
Sunday.
Like, hey, listen, you got to understand. This is. Let me tell you, the people who may not know, this is a full
I'm
production.
gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it.
We got lights, lighting,
Cameras.
and these ain't little lights. These are lights that if you don't know how to
lights.
look at them, they gonna blind the fuck out
And
you.
they hot.
motherfucking ass.
Them motherfuckers,
Yeah,
man,
we
them
got
motherfuckers-
big lights in here.
Heat.
We got
cameras that people want to pay for.
The cameras is cameraing. We got cords.
Yeah.
We got
They want to know what
we got monitors.
Cockpit over there.
All kind of shit. So this is a real production
damn sure
on this
cockpit
side.
pause.
Yeah, my boy.
I'm gonna say pause, man. It's a cockpit, but go ahead, it's pause. Go ahead, stop, finish.
And so
Dummy.
I say that to say to change the date just impromptu at it's 7 something now, but to change it at 2 o'clock.
No. Come on, get the real time. The real time. Come on.
It was 2 o'clock. About
When
2
you
o'clock.
changed it?
No, when I asked, I didn't change
Oh,
it.
well, okay.
I asked
Okay, sorry.
Keep it fair.
10 o'clock.
in the morning. Yeah.
Yes, but we're already
day.
we're already there.
I know, so it's easy to say no if it's a no.
If you notice, I ain't even got part of my production.
That's fine.
Yeah, because I didn't know today was the day.
Because now you know all you need is a phone. Go.
Well, I don't like looking
I know,
at
I know,
my
I know,
phone because I need the scoreboard. But to change the production, you gotta know, Todd, that it was some little something behind the scenes. And what it is who did calculated it. Fridays is a good day because he's already down here. And it eliminates him having to do that 120 week that we just talked about.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have thought about this, and it's not nothing new.
Nope.
That I've thought about.
Nope.
I've been thinking about Friday. A day of
Nope.
the week is a better day of the week.
Nope.
And if it's no, it's no. But
No.
as much as I can ask if you would change it on
No.
a Friday, then yeah.
If you think about it, okay,
Because I am. We just talking about.
let's think
coming
about
out.
the evolution.
I spent a $9 million of gas.
I mean,
so
I get
gotta
it, but let's think about the evolution. We was Friday,
Huh?
and then we moved.
It was good.
And it was good. But then it kind of got like, oh man, Friday nights, the whole week be weighing down on you. Because we've had some dead Friday nights because we been here tired. And then we had Saturdays. Then Saturdays, like it just took up the whole Saturday. And then Sunday has been our sweet spot.
I'm not going to. Go ahead. I'm not going to say sweet spot, but go ahead.
No, I don't want, please don't let him.
I want to.
Is he, hold on, pause.
Des
Before he rebuttals,
technically, it's
is he
still-
on your side?
It's still my week. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't
but
know.
if no, I know you don't know what he's gonna say. But if he's rebutting and
He's
you're
definitely probably
giving
is,
him
though.
to let him rebuttal, are you're in charge of what he say?
I'll try to fix
You
it.
in charge.
You take
You in
ownership
charge
for
of what
his
he say?
goddamn
'Cause
comment.
I already know what I'm finna do to him.
I'm willing to hear it.
Listen.
I'm willing to
Listen.
hear it.
I got my rocks ready for him.
I'm willing to hear it.
Okay.
David,
All right, come on, Des.
Come on, Goliath. David, calm down, David.
Okay,
Let
okay,
Goliath
okay.
speak. Go ahead.
Now, back in the days, life was a little different, and I used to hate Friday.
Facts.
Nowadays, I'm a lot more different, and Friday nights be making sense for me too.
Because we're not going out.
But
and
we don't
hanging
want to
out
go
as
off
much.
what makes sense for you.
For everybody. But go ahead.
But also,
That's y'all. Go ahead. My bad.
Friday nights, I just feel, I don't know, I feel like niggas be live on Fridays, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Rock number one. Let me pull that picture. Get you.
Throw that, toss that. No. Throw that bitch hard.
Throw that up. Because I done watched that nigga. He got Friday. He's only doing it just because it's convenient. I get it.
Today.
Yeah. But I've heard him say, man, it was kind of dead Friday. I think everybody was kind of tired from the week.
I agree. I agree.
He didn't say that before.
I have.
A lot of times. Like
Well-
recently.
Well, that's not. Well, my reason.
Because and I know we had like a Friday like 5-6 episodes ago, and it was kind of dead. Everybody was tired that week.
Mind you, this Friday's a little different.
What? What's the difference?
I'm saying, you got to get it out.
No,
J-Ball.
you got the context
got
clue. No, don't make him say it.
I want to hear it, man.
No, don't make him say it. Don't do it.
I ain't know that was it. Then but that becomes a constant. Let me not feed into it.
Y'all niggas crazy, man.
bro,
I'm not.
Well. But that's not why I thought of it. My reason for thinking of it was convenience
It's
of
convenient.
life for all of us, not just me, but all of us.
I'm gonna tell you why I like Sunday. Y'all ready? I like Sunday because
Somebody that go get it.
That nigga said, did you see that nigga expression?
that's what I'm saying. I knew instantly.
I'm glad I said I wasn't taking responsibility for that.
I'm being the responsible. Y'all stop doing that.
No, not y'all, nigga. That's not why I was saying it.
No,
So,
you had one. You got one. You got one.
you got 9.
I ain't did a thing.
Hey man,
All right.
that wasn't.
Listen.
that wasn't my thought.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why I like Sunday. I like Sunday because typically, mostly, for the most part, especially if we follow the guideline, which we don't, but if we follow the guideline, we bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. We come in, it's not the top of the morning, but it's early. You ain't did shit mostly that day. You probably had a cool Saturday or whatever, but you slept till 9, 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And you come in here and you ready to go. You ain't had the week. Because sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you been grinding, and Friday. I mean, by the time you come to Friday, and we dragging sometimes.
Well, I
can see it on Todd. We all right today, but
I asked.
No.
Hey, listen, I will tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this while we on air.
Nigga got ass.
You had posted. I'm gonna just tell you. It go back to what we say. Take your week. Somebody, a little birdie had taken. They were like, "Hey man, tell Todd to get some rest," because you had posted something on Instagram. You did look a little tired. And I said, "Man, my boy be grinding." That's all I said. I tell you the truth.
I asked.
Little nigga got a little pollen in his eye, a little swole eye. But man, we be grinding, man. So I know now that. Man, I used to look at them old. Remember, look at them old nigga. They eye be red and yellow and shit. I get it.
I agree with you, and I think that each day has its pros and its cons.
It does. But I feel like we've landed on Sunday because we've been doing that shit for so long, and we've tested. We probably got 100-some episodes at Friday. We got 100-some episodes on Saturday, and we got over 100-some episodes on Sunday.
Hold on. Question. So, pre-pandemic, before we got into pandemic, was it Friday?
It was both.
It was both. Yeah.
What was the? No. There was a main day. What was the main day before the pandemic?
We had a
Saturday. It was both.
Run.
We had
I think the Sunday started in the pandemic.
No, it didn't. No. Sunday started in here.
We did.
Sunday. I'm gonna tell you how Sunday started, and we got to get out of here because people don't want to hear about this shit. But Sunday started. Sunday started because we got better equipment. Remember, we could produce it faster, so it didn't start to in here.
Well, if it started in here, that's post-pandemic, which means we had a lot more days to rest before we got in here, and we didn't have to travel as much to come here. That's my whole point. So you're right.
Post-pandemic.
Yeah, because this is post-pandemic.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, okay. Yeah. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, now instead of coming down here 3 days a week, we gotta come 7 days a week, which makes a difference. And
I'm a Sunday nigga. I'm sorry.
I feel you.
I'm a stick on that.
I feel you. But 7 days a week,
and it's like
and paying for gas,
it's all praise and worship. Well, you need to get in the car, carpool.
You remember to come get me then, bitch ass nigga.
You gotta meet me at the Walmart exit.
Can't nobody else get me.
Meet me at the Walmart exit.
No, it's on you. That's fine. Okay.
What I like about Fridays too is I like what we just did before the pie. How it was niggas.
We do that on Sunday.
And we all need to have a built-in day off, fool. Like, cause like nowadays, like we we do need a built-in day off.
Now listen,
fool. Like,
listen. That's the pros and the cons.
Yeah.
You're right. So that's the con about
right
it.
now that
it make you do something 7 days a week.
Right now that shit 30 days in a row. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I know
you can't get more than 7 days a week.
I know, but when you really think about it, and you have no days off.
Shit, nigga, fuck wrong. That's
you,
dummy.
Thank you, man.
Pause.
All right, man. Tom, man, how was your week? God
that was
damn.
a hell of a week.
I'm telling you,
Jack. If you ain't happy, how was your week?
Man, I ain't do shit this week, man, but work. Back to the grind.
that's why we gotta be on now, cause
Yeah, for real.
we don't do shit but
We
work.
don't do shit but
Right,
work.
work and complain
That's
about
it. Yeah. Man, but prior to getting here though, I went and spent some time at the viewing of Stone's Family Time. That shit sad, bro.
Rest in peace.
That shit was sad.
Is it offensive if you don't like to go to stuff like that?
It's just you who, it's just who you are.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's totally
But is
preference.
it offensive though?
I don't think it's offensive.
I don't know, but I'm if I expire.
I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. So
Oh no, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna put something in. Please make sure
Making sure he
who
speak-
did
he
pick the
speaks.
casket up.
He gotta
nigga.
speak.
Yeah, he got to talk. He gonna be up there.
She got direct shit, nigga. So you in there, huh?
He gonna try to be tough.
give him a sentence.
Right.
You know that nigga go to crying quick too.
I'm crying right now.
Man, fool.
That was my friend.
He talk too much.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, that nigga he gonna be too emotional to talk. No.
But no, man, I going in there though, like I made the mistake of taking Taylor with me. Like it just made sense to go and
Why
get
it's a
her first.
mistake? Explain.
Because I mean, she just felt the sadness that was around, and she just started crying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in I'm already halfway there, and then I gotta console her. Like,
You ain't halfway there, man. Come on,
no, I'm serious. Like, cause man, you gotta understand what happened. That shit is scary, bro.
That shit's scary.
That shit's scary, to think like this nigga is younger than you are.
Do you catch yourself thinking about shit like that, man?
Hell yeah.
One
Boy.
day
I
you
was
gonna
thinking about that shit on the way over here.
Man,
I
nigga,
think about all,
you
one
just
day
walking,
it has to happen to me, no matter what, no matter how, even if I'm 98.
Yeah.
It's
I
gotta
was talking to
happen.
Ben about that shit one day. The nigga said, nigga gonna just be going out there, bitch. You got $1 million deal that you finally getting the clothes tomorrow, nigga. You go out to the mailbox and nigga goddamn, you go to open the mail, nigga tap you on your shoulder, nigga, it's him.
Yeah.
You got to go.
Time.
Nigga with that.
No, bro.
Like, I just got it. I just got it.
You got the hat. You got that big hat.
Hey,
Y'all trash.
it is I. Nigga, no. No.
Nigga, what
Hey,
kind of knife is that?
Hey, come back next week,
Yeah.
nigga.
Give me
Nigga
24
trying to figure out how to
hours,
duck that.
At least let me body y'all.
Just buy something, man.
Hey, nigga, spend the next week trying to figure out how to duck that nigga ass. I'm finna hide under the bed.
At least let me lose it all.
That nigga be right up under the bed with you. Man, stop, man. Y'all silly as fuck, man. He was talking about something serious.
Yeah, man. That shit.
No, but no. Let me get serious, though. I do think about that shit. Like, I do think, like, man, damn, one day, like, I might be walking or something, and it just,
Yeah.
and then you, like, because you can't. We don't know, goddammit.
You don't
That was
know.
a soft ass death. He said it was soft.
I got serious. I ain't laughing with you.
You did get serious.
I'm serious.
That's not just.
That's how a nigga down.
He got poked, didn't he? He got poked with a needle.
Paper cut.
All right. You don't know what you might be saying.
Baby, let me scream.
Hey, that's the fucked up part. And then niggas record everything. I'm gonna take shit out. You heard who? Look at that nigga.
Nigga Woody down there flinching and shit.
That nigga was scared.
Down there wiggling and shit. All right, man. Let me stop. We really gotta stop.
Hey, man, come on, man.
Serious situation.
All right, come on.
For real.
No.
I mean,
Say you was scared.
don't do that to us, man, because we laugh to stop from crying.
You got to. Cause, man, if you think about that shit, boy, that shit real.
Like, look, I went to the barbershop Monday, and I was just talking about, like, me and Fresh. Everybody in there was talking about it. Like, Fresh never calls me when I leave. I left. Fresh called me like, hey, why you was talking about all that like that? Because I was just in the barbershop like, get healthy. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you eat. Make sure you're back all right, Fresh. Make sure you do what you got to do because, shit, we don't know.
Right.
And that conversation came up, and it was a real conversation.
Yeah.
But we make jokes about it to hide what it really is. But, man, it's a real thing. And Fresh
sure.
never called me for that food, so that tells me that what I was saying, it kind of resonated with him.
And until I got that Thursday.
What
And
you
nigga
talk
said,
about?
hey, can I eat real quick? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. That nigga had
I was in there for 3 hours now. I was in there 3.
No, nigga, I'm talking about that nigga had big noodles and sauce and nigga had big Neanderthal plate. He ain't care nothing about what you said.
He damn sure. But the thing is, he tried to tell me about diet. So like, nigga, I got
Yeah.
a homeboy who got the new gel for you. You eat it and you lose everything. Like,
Jail.
whatever it is, not the gel, but what the little sauce is, the new trend of what they
Cayenne, like
using.
cayenne pepper, like
Dr. Seb with that Dr. Seb, not no
okay.
offense, what Dr. Sebi uses that little. I don't know, man. My brain all over the place.
Oh, sea moss.
There you go. That and he has different types of.
Oh,
sea
you want
moss.
sea moss?
No,
I can go to Will.
so you go to Fresh, but Fresh Guy targets whatever is wrong with you. It has a special target. It could be high blood pressure. It could be overweight. It could be back pain. It could be your toes hurt. It could be gout. But whatever it is, he gonna make the perfect mixture.
Tried it yet?
That, you gotta act Fresh.
No, I'm asking, did you try it?
No, I ain't trying. I'm talking about Fresh.
Nigga, you gave a
Coming in
sales
home.
pitch about this shit.
When I gonna
No,
go like
talk
this.
about Fresh.
Walk gonna go crooked.
But Fresh has those things. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, I got you.
No, but
who week is it?
Tough.
yeah. That was the week though, bro. Like I said, working and went and dealt with that today.
So question about that. Going back, Taylor, how did you fix it and talk about it?
And you know what's crazy? She asked me why wasn't I crying. I was like, well, I'm sad, Taylor. I mean, just because I'm not crying doesn't mean that I'm sad. But I'm sad. That was Daddy's friend. Daddy knew him, so it's just kind of like I was like, but I'm sad just like you are. I just I just not don't, I'm not gonna cry right now. So that's all it was. And then everybody else
tough for you, baby.
yeah, because she was balling in that bitch, and like it was just the energy that
And
was
she
in there.
feed off of the
Man, that shit was
surroundings.
crazy.
Gotcha.
Like I couldn't stare at him too long, bro. Like I went up there and just looked and just turned around and went and embraced his mom, his aunts, and all of them. And by that time I got back to Taylor, it was just like she was crying, man. So
Yeah. Tough.
crazy, but how was your week, dog?
I told y'all, man, I'm on some next level parenting, man, and it don't get no easier.
Yeah.
I've been coming in here giving y'all the rundown of school stuff. That shit been getting hard just because we got 4 options on the table. I think it's really narrowed down to 2, but we're just trying to see who giving coins. And you could tell your shit taking too long because people call it, what are y'all doing?
So,
What are y'all doing? What's going on? What are y'all doing?
question
Shit,
about
I don't
that.
know. Yeah, niggas the dick fuck.
I know it affects you more now than me previously. So everything that's going on in the world, is that affecting you? And
Nobody knows. Like, cause it ain't they saying the same,
Ain't
like,
fine.
ha, we ain't getting y'all shit. Like, it looks like, just like with everything, everything is kind of business as usual, but you look on the news and shit, it look like everything in chaos.
Right.
And I do know that things are being affected. You can see it in small areas. And that's the dangers of stuff, because you see it and you don't think it immediately affects you. And you know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Has it affected you?
For that,
Any of it? Yet?
yeah, nigga, fuck 'em. I can't stop going to the other job. God damn it, I'm tired of that shit. Like, it affect you in that. Y'all know I go to that little spot on Tuesdays. It has ramifications there. I'm seeing close friends who were doing similar things that they can't offer anymore because they've lost the funding for that. So I'm seeing it in a sense. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
Hell
A lot of
yeah.
people, like, I hear it and I see it, but I don't. Well, I hear about it, and they're talking about it, but I don't feel it. I don't see it. And like, I feel it. I see it. Like we just talked about, like what I was talking about, nigga, $600 a month more extra, or whatever the price tag is. That alone affects a lot of different things, man. Like for people like us, because they be feeling like $600 ain't gonna affect you. Nigga, shit, who is you? Look at you. Who are you to say that? So
Yeah,
that's what I was asking. How about you, Todd? Has everything that's going on in the world affected you? Not the world, but
Can I finish my
Politics.
goddamn week for you? Asking Todd questions?
no, because I want to know.
I'm just talking shit.
But now, not like y'all boys. Y'all dealing with college kids. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's shit, just eating and groceries and shit. And, that affects everybody at this table, but not to the realm on what y'all on. Not yet. So I mean, I'm grateful, but I'm also grateful that y'all got the opportunity to go to
I hope it does.
y'all daughters' colleges and show your faces
In
and
cars and
y'all niggas in a blessed position. So
But you know what's crazy, like, about that shit? Like, you be finding out information talking to other parents. Like, they're like, oh, damn, for real? I'm like, yeah, you know that? And they be like, oh, damn. And then, like, you be, like, somebody was telling me today that they didn't know that you were supposed to be selecting roommate shit. They was like, yeah, you got to do it. And she was like, the only reason she knew was because somebody at a basketball game was telling her. And it's so much, dog. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, this is one of the hardest, scariest places to be, because even though you've done it, it's so much more unknown, and it's way different this way than it was the other way. Like, when I was going, like, nigga, they do everything for you.
Yeah, my
everything
roommate was-
laid out. It's red carpet. You come in there. Like, and when I say red carpet, not literally, I just mean, like, you don't have to worry about all of that. This,
I never knew you had to pick a roommate.
yeah, these the dorms you stay in. This is what it look like. This the meal plan. Now you gotta, like, pick all of that shit. You gotta hunt for scholarships. You gotta, and you just never know. And it adds a little bit more added stress to it, because
And that goes into the second year of when you have to, because where my kid goes is you can't stay on campus your second year. You got to go find an apartment. And so with those apartments, it's the same thing. You got to pick roommates and do this, and it's more leasey and it's separate.
And I saw that.
More.
I saw that about over there, because that's one of our options. And I'm like, I'm actually thinking about my choice because I know on the other side you can do 2 years on the campus. There's no rush to push you out like over there. Over there, only freshmen get priority.
However, I will say that the price to move to an apartment is a little bit cheaper.
Is
the
it?
way that it's
Okay.
designed and the way that they have it set up, because it's a form system. You go from the dorm to the to
So they got it
apartment with a
set up
roommate.
where
so
they
they got
kinda-
it set up to where places you would go to have this in place. And
Do she like it over there?
She loves it.
Okay, cool.
What
loves it.
dorm is she in?
I don't know.
You
I ain't
don't
gonna
know?
lie. Don't make me lie.
Yeah, we.
It's one of the middle ones up in there, but don't make me lie. But the apartment that she will move into, you still gotta have your roommates, or they'll find you a roommate, and it's close enough to where you can get chartered to school.
Yeah.
So even though you have a car, you can get chartered to
Chartered to
school
school.
because you don't got to worry about parking and this and that and that. So go,
She got a car.
She got.
She got a car, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
But she don't have to have one. Which that car that
have
she
to set
does
shit
have,
up like, hey,
the
listen.
car she has is probably about to run out. So that's my excuse.
They're gonna be running out together. catch that grocery store trip. Hey. But yeah, man, it's been that.
But they got Uber deliver.
Yeah, I know that. You pull up to the goddamn door and drop it off. But
we had
but
that.
but yeah, that's the kind of shit that I'm on, like trying to make those decisions and try to come up with what's the best option. And there's some heavy decisions to be made because there's some other decisions that's kind of like,
How did you get your groceries in college?
well, we got in somebody's car.
I got lucky and had a friend who had a car, and there was 6 of us. We went to Walmart. Nigga,
Yeah.
I was on the back of Trey S10.
That was like that was a group trip.
With my
Yeah.
groceries like this in the winter.
Yeah, that was a group trip, man. You go to Walmart, you hop in the car with somebody, and then y'all go get what y'all got to get.
Y'all niggas got Uber delivery.
Yeah, that shit
shit
make it way
wild.
different. But that was it. That's just the main part of my week, and we'll get out of there. But we were talking at the top of the pod, and we was talking about how much do you reflect on decisions and thoughts you made. And I know it's a conversation we get to often, but I just feel like
It never
in lieu of everything that you have to do and everything that you go through, how often do you reflect back on your thoughts and the things that you go through?
Every day, all day.
Whether you think they're good decisions, bad decisions, indifferent. Do you ever even if you make a decision, do you ever go back and reflect on the decision that you made? Like, was that the right decision?
The craziest thing is the decisions I think about the most be the good decisions that I think on even more, because those are the ones I think about most, but I don't, like, most times something doesn't come back to me. Like those good decisions. But sometimes the bad decisions be the ones that hunt and linger that you don't really think about until they've came back to you. But like, hey, you did this, you did that. And who's to determine what was the bad ones, man? So I say it all that to say that I think about my thoughts and my actions and my reactions daily, all day. Like I go home after I get out in the gym. I'm on the treadmill. First off, I go to the gym to try to get rid of the stress. And I get there, I'm on the treadmill nowadays, and I'm thinking about the stress. I'm on a bike, thinking about the stress. I'm lifting heavy weight, thinking about the stress. I go home, sit in the sauna, thinking about the stress.
Damn, stressful ass life. That
That
nigga can't do nothing without stress. Ain't it?
Yeah, I'm
Goddamn.
thinking this nigga have a good life over this bitch.
so-
That nigga stressing though.
I think he ain't missed the fuck that shit. That nigga stressed
That
out.
nigga is boy.
Get that nigga a cigarette.
I wish I can get back to that, fool, but those are the kind of things that you think about, fool. Like most times that you're going somewhere to work out the things that you think that affects you more than they really are, and that be the ones that really don't be affecting you. But that's the one, to me, the ones I think about the most.
I kind of think about stuff in the realm of like what just happened, and I don't try to stay that long because I don't want to end up living with a whole lot of regret.
What about 4 hours later? You don't go back to it?
Huh?
You don't go back to it 4 hours later?
Shit, it whatever happened at the beginning of the day. Like if, say for instance, like if I got in an argument or an argument started, like how could I have avoided that shit? You know what I'm saying? Not and not with a certain group of people, but even if it's in conversation. Like I could have just been like, a lot of times if it's on my own, feel like I'm gonna get you to sway and look at it or see I just stop talking anyway. I just don't, the power of persuasion has left me. Like I don't even care no more. You got your way of thinking and you got what you want to do. I just support that, and that's what it is. If you ask me my opinion, I give it to you. That's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's old age or what, but
It is.
Maybe I'm an overthinker because Des will tell you about last week. Like, so, not even like those things. Like, fool, it'd be sometimes shit I came on here and said on the pod. I will go home 4 hours later and think about, did I say this right? Did I say this wrong? And Des will tell you, like last week, I called, hey, man, send me the pod before you put it out.
Yeah.
Listen to it. Hey, take that out. And it was something very minute. That's how I'm saying. It'd be something. It was something very minute. And I'm like, hey man, get that out there. Cause I something wrong with my brain that I think about those things 28 hours later.
Right. And of course, there has been some thing. I'll say a thing that I've done that I feel like now was a waste of time.
And they do, most of it do.
But when not to reflect on it. I'm saying
for me.
When I thought about it, like, man, it's a whole lot of time wasting. I could have been did this. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But again, I'll be like, all right, well, we here now. Let's just, press forward with it. But most of the time, like within the moment, like, okay, could I have handled that differently?
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the gist of it.
I like to reflect a lot. Like, I might be in the shower or just sitting on the couch when I finally get my little break time and chill and I reflect about the decision that I made.
Fool. That's like literally my only quiet time.
What?
When you
in the car or in the
Just
shower,
loud.
fool.
Yeah. Nah, I'd be lying if I say that.
Yeah, because that shit get loud for me.
Well, see,
Yeah,
and I
because
get
that
that
nigga be trying to put soap on. I'm stressed. Nigga go to scrubbing hard.
Man, whole goddamn burning sage and shit.
There's a hole in my chest.
That nigga had to scrub the skin off his
saying,
shit.
well, how
That
can
shit get
I
loud for me. I ain't gonna lie.
the finger symbols and shit? Ding. How can I
I do that.
live a stress-free life?
I don't know. I
Crazy
be
thing, I be at work and talking to somebody like woosah, and I be joking, but I be serious. Like I'm dead ass. I will woosah right in front of their face and be joking but serious.
I don't know. I often reflect on decisions and making sure that I'm in the right spot, right space, made it for the right reasons, trying to do the right things for the right reasons. And you always kind of, you no matter what you do and however much you reflect, it might not never be the right thing. But
And that's what makes me think more.
But I know for me, like,
A word.
I don't have a position that I'm set on that I feel like that's not changeable. I have my version of it, and I might stand on that shit for a long time. But if you can persuade me, or if somebody can tell me why that's not right, or you can find me fact or something that makes that not credible or good, then I'm open to change.
I won't
because I
say-
like to learn and learn new stuff. I don't like to be closed minded.
I agree with you for the most part, but it's some things that I'm not changing on.
It's a
And I
lot of
think-
things you ain't changing.
I think that's all of us. That there's something like a lot of things that we're willing to change and we're willing to listen, but there's some things that like, nah.
I think I'm willing to change on a lot of positions if you can articulate or if you can find me information to show that that's a bad idea.
You gonna
Like
make
if I'm
them
brushing my teeth with said toothpaste, if you start showing me enough documentation, like, nigga, this is what I like to go buy, nigga. You crazy. A degree, nigga, I like to put that shit on.
Yeah.
But if you can kind of show me why that shit ain't that good, or like, I'm like, oh shit.
They got
man.
some of the hoes that turn your mouth green, but then your shit be white.
Yeah, there you go. See?
You nigga, not me.
I'm just saying, like, nigga, if you can show me that and it fit for what I'm trying to do, then hey, I might need to adjust that. Because if you stay locked into positions, how do you grow?
Right.
Well, I think that
I say,
I think
I'm gonna
you
give you
do
a
both.
fine.
I think
I'm
you
gonna
do
give you
both.
an error. I remember one time when we was young. I remember just putting on a collar shirt was lame.
I remember that.
Yeah, like nigga got on a collar shirt, nigga so lame. But now, nigga, I want my shit buttoned up. Goddamn. Remember, the top button was lame. Now, nigga, love that top button up because you don't button that bitch up, nigga, shit gonna be spread out all over the place.
The ultimate one.
Well,
Yeah, it's like stuff like that, and I know those are small, playful things,
You
but
left out the main one though.
But I think
What
that there's some things that you're gonna stand on no matter
That
what,
wine.
and because that makes you.
oh yeah. Nigga used to think that shit wasn't cool.
Right.
Nah, nigga,
You a disgusting
Yeah,
bastard.
that was terrible.
Yeah.
boy. And I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, that was terrible.
Nah,
But
that's
You know
now,
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
best thing ever.
appetizer. Appetizer. No,
Bon appetit.
I want this before my drink.
Look, Dad looking like Dad. Y'all see that? Look how he looking. Look at
Ugh.
But
That was frowned
all in all,
upon.
getting back to it, now, I do feel like there are some things at your core that you're going to be who you're going to be. And
Sure.
you know what I'm saying? And then there's some things you're willing to adjust on. Like, and I don't want to go into specifics because we can get wild if we get into specifics. But I'm going to keep it at that.
Well, when you say that, are you talking about me particular or you?
No, I'm talking about me. I'm speaking for me. Me and in general of us. And like, I know that there are some things that we stand on and there's some things we're willing to change us.
What's the
For a fact. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So that's all. And there's some things that people will let happen to them and be okay with moving on from that we're not okay with. And I know that for a fact.
I'm always willing to.
There's some things that people will move on that we're not okay from.
Yeah, like there's some people who will be like, all right, I can see you did that. You apologize. I don't think you're going to do it no more. Fine. But there's some things that we were going to sit here like that same thing right there. You did that. You apologize. I don't give a fuck.
I don't want this shit to get to Socrates, philosophies, and hypotheses.
Too late.
But I feel like there's, going back to what you said, I think that there's things that I can change on because again, how I feel right now might not be how I feel in 2 years. We've learned that too much.
Right.
Because that's why I brought up the collar shirts. Nigga, we thought that was lame and then you in it. Well, you thought that eating Wayne was bad and now you doing it. Mm-hmm. Like, you see what I'm saying? So like, even some of those things I'm willing to change on because some of those things might be rooted in a principle we thought was the right way to be, and then you realize when you get grown and you get an adult, like, nigga, that ain't about nothing.
Well, I think that I agree with you, and I understand you on that, but I think that the bigger things of what I'm thinking of and what we're speaking of is different from that. Like, those are the little
maybe
things.
I know you say you don't want to go into it, but you probably have to give me one so I maybe know what you're talking about.
Like a collar shirt being buttoned to the top is fine. I think that's
okay,
being
cool.
progressive.
But give me something that's a little bit harder, if you can.
My wife cheating on me and me and accepting that, I'm not cool with that. And I'm not going back to that. I'm leaving that. That's me. And maybe I shouldn't be saying that. But you asked me, so
no, I did.
Maybe that's a big thing. But there's some things you know.
And I think some of those things, and I don't know.
Some people okay with that,
right? But it's not even just okay with it. For you, maybe that's how you feel. Mm-hmm. But some people feel a certain type of way until it happened, and then you face with the reality. There's one thing that you say, and then there's a reality of when it happens.
I know, and I agree.
And that's why hold on. And I'm not saying that you would change, because I understand what you're saying. Hey, I'm not against it, brother. But what I'm saying is, yeah, nigga, hey, let me get your collar shirt on, nigga. It sounds like brother. Yeah, nigga, fuck wrong with you. But I'm not against you with that. But I just look at like, all right, cool, that happens. What if y'all just purchased something that was $1 gazillion? Or what if y'all got this tied in and you got this tied in? You got to figure out a way how to undo all of that shit before you can just. I was talking to. Well, I was talking to school last night.
I think some people think that way.
I was talking to old school, and he was saying that he was about to get ready to set up this big business, and he was about to make this big purchase. He was excited about it, and his business partner, he was excited about it too. But he was married to something that just. They going through this. If I set this up, nigga, we gonna get that shit pulled from up under us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But his business partner couldn't move that quick because he had to straighten all that stuff out.
Right.
Well, that's different.
So, I'm saying, so like, you may be, I'm not saying you personally, but maybe a person who I got this rule that if this happened, nigga, I'm out of there. And then it happened.
Right.
I ain't out of there.
Well, I get you. And what I'm saying is, if I'm not out of there, I'm working my way out of there.
I got you.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, hey, my homeboy,
hey, listen.
If I'm not going to fuck up my homeboy to do that, but if my homeboy, hey, homeboy, this is what's going on. We got to work out and get out of here.
Yeah. I'm with you. Like, homeboy, you on 100%. I don't own nothing, homeboy. You and Daz got it. You know what I'm saying, trust me, I get it. Work on your plan, nigga. I want to know about the plan.
And I had to go to the extreme to explain my point. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are some things that you're fine with, and some things you're not. Whatever it may be. It might be slapping your kid in the face. It's not her kid, and she slapped your kid in the face because whatever reason.
Yeah, the child abuse too. You're going to jail tonight.
So child abuse is the point. It's the point when you get to the point to where you're like, nah, I ain't accepting that. So
I try to be open because I understand that it ain't just me, and most times in logical thinking or the logical thinkers that we are, our way pretty much, we deem it the right way because we ain't gonna try. We ain't gonna purposely put our family or our situations in harm's way.
After this conversation, will people say we are logical ones?
No, no, because I'm telling you, like, nigga, I test my logic.
Because you
often.
said we, so I'm saying we.
No.
What I'm saying is, I feel like
I do too. I do too.
I do.
That's why I wasn't asking from our standpoint.
Hey, I'm speaking from the standpoint I know of. So because we're not going to put that in harm's way and we're not going to jeopardize it. Everything that's we put out there is going to be well thought out. You ain't gonna just jump off the porch. But if there is an idea, I think you'll consider it. Like you said, if you can show me the data to where it's gonna work, And
but by data, I don't mean physical.
Like physical data. It's just
it can be individualized. It's our data. Because sometimes people like 90% of people say they didn't do this. But our data.
I noticed with us, like, we use a lot of lingo, and people misconstrue the lingo.
Yeah, that's definitely
misconstrue.
Yeah, okay.
That's definitely true.
Toaster strudel.
Dummy.
But yeah, man, like I tend to try to be somewhat in the middle with it because I don't know it all, and I don't want to come off as know it all.
The middle of what, a shitstorm?
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you. You said the know it all shit, right? Let's say you're a person that does the research, you study stuff, you read stuff, you're not locked in to positions because you open to different views and stuff like that, and then you arguing with somebody who be extra closed-minded and closed off, but to them you come off as a know-it-all. How do you handle those kind of situations?
I don't. It goes back to what I just said.
I do.
I
do simply
because and it's not going to stop me from doing what I'm setting up. It's just going to be a situation where, okay, you got to, you're right.
Well, I'm going to be honest.
You might be right. I hear you.
If this is a person,
and then I won't respond. One of them two.
If this is a person that I'm in a situation to where I'll have that discussion or argument with, I'm gonna do it because the people who I won't and should not be having that conversation with, I'm not talking to. So this person who I should be having a conversation with, I'm gonna talk to him, and I'm gonna tell him, and I'm gonna explain it to him, and I'm gonna be a sarcastic asshole while doing it.
Well, he didn't tell me the audience. I was just going off of just a negative
it's your
nigga
audience.
that just don't know.
Whoever.
Like, keep it close.
But for
it's
me,
like somebody close that you talking to that
right.
about.
So for and to his point, like to me,
But if they ain't an expert on it, I ain't gonna respond.
But it's gonna be. But it's somebody you're close to having that conversation with. That, hey, Todd, you shouldn't feel that way. You can't tell me that. Fuck is you. You gonna say that? You gonna do that?
Like for instance, like you don't. For me, if I'm connected to you, like, and you saying something, and I know that it's wrong, I don't want to be a know-it-all, but I'm like, man, that
I want to tell you
such and such and
For
such
sure.
and such. But then you come off as a this nigga think he know every goddamn thing.
Nah,
It's
I
like,
just know that.
I
know that.
I'm sorry, like
I'm sorry. I know that.
Everybody in here and everybody around me know that nigga watch the news, nigga like politics, nigga. Like, so some of that little shit that people may not know, like I be kind of knowing about it.
Hey, these people said this yesterday, and I heard them. Now what?
Oh, I forgot you know everything.
God damn. They told me this. Them niggas told
I ain't
me.
trying to be a know-it-all, man, but I was just telling you.
I was there.
Yeah, I ain't even want to know it.
Right.
If you really want to know.
I was at the last.
I ain't even much first want to know that.
I was at the Last Supper.
I ain't even much first. There you go. I ain't even much first. Shit. I ain't even much first want to know that shit.
Yeah, man.
But
I don't try to seem like a know-it-all, but I'm gonna express what I express and know what I know, and I'm gonna tell you about it.
But that's just like somebody
is
coming
right
to
or
you at
wrong?
work saying, "Hey, how to do this?" You show them, and then them niggas question,
Get mad 'cause you know how to do it.
Right.
Fired.
I think what some of that shit rooted in is intimidation. Like it's a defense mechanism. Like I'm intimidated that this person know that I don't. He think he better than I don't. But I ain't never said I'm better than you. I ain't never said that I'm smarter or none of that shit. I just know that.
And this is and I know the responses. Approach. Does approach matter?
Yes.
Yeah, of course, approach is everything.
man.
But in that instance, sometimes it don't matter the approach.
That's what my point. Because I
Okay.
can approach you the same way at work, or approach people the same way I approach them at work, and approach you at home, and you're gonna tell me at home that I don't approach you like I approach the people at work. When that's a lie. and I can approach you. Go ahead. I'm just saying, man. In general,
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
because approach matters, but it
Riddle
depends
school.
on the place, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on the place, man. Like
Nigga had to open his phone quick. Let me find a new topic.
you've said worse.
I got topics.
You said, but for real, like
Then go get that call out there.
approach matters sometimes, man. I don't know, like, and that was the whole point of why I asked the initial question. and it got answered.
I feel like it's crazy. Me, personally, and this is a personal opinion. And anytime I speak an opinion, this is my opinion. Like, I don't mean that you have to accept it or you like it or it's fact. It's just my opinion.
Some opinions can be stupid.
Hey, cool. It could be. It's still mine. I feel like if you know something that can benefit somebody and you don't share that, you stupid. I think you trash. Like, especially if it's something that could help your life,
Facts.
better your life, or put you in a better position. I think if I'm connected to you, it's trash for me not to say, hey, boy, you know them apartments over there cost this. Hey, you know you can go get that house over there for this. Hey, boy, you know Dodge running a sale down there on the goddamn such and such because that helps us.
Do you run out of those, though?
What you mean?
That you told that person 19 times, you're going to tell them the 20th?
If I'm still
If they didn't listen to 19.
I'm just saying, if I'm still connected to them, it's a reason. So for me personally, it's hard for me not to share what I know.
If you're connected to me.
If I'm connected, but if I'm not connected to you, then now, nigga, I might not tell you that.
You might not get the one.
But then
or the
again,
two.
like I tell people who I'm not necessarily, like if I'm, oh, you know, like, bro, you can go over there and you know what I'm saying? Like that's just who I am.
Junior.
Yeah, you know, something like that. So I don't know. Did y'all see? I mean, we've been talking about this for weeks at a time. You know, it was the helicopter crash up in New York. The wings touched in Reagan. Airplane crashed in Florida. More craziness going on over our skies. Did y'all have a chance to see any of those incidents? And if so, well, first, let me just, thoughts and prayers with the people who were affected. I think it was 10 lives lost on the Hudson River up in New York. I apologize, but I didn't see what the fatality was or if it was fatalities with the other incidents. I think they were just more so close calls, but something going on.
Yeah. Or something's going on. Or is it that what we've been talking about, you just seeing it more? I don't know. But
maybe just seeing it more.
That's sad to see that family of 5, husband and wife, 3 kids.
Just on vacation, sightseeing. Man, you know how live it would be just to be able to see New York from that vantage point?
Not even that too. Before, like when we go to Destin and you see the little helicopter ride, I always wanted to get on it. I always been scared though.
Yeah.
Like just seeing those things, man. So and I'm pretty sure it's probably that helicopter has probably taken 1,000 rides.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like
Thousands of rides.
They
man.
done had so much time like that. That's a tour thing.
Right.
That's what had to happen.
That shit.
That gets tough. I don't even know what to say or how to feel about that. But rest in peace to those people.
Right. I think it's just one of those things where it's in our faces right now. Hopefully this will pass, like the timing of everything else. Because I can't lie. Kind of getting to me as far as like want to get on that bird to go anywhere. And the summer months is when we get on the bird to go somewhere.
Yeah, and I was talking to my sister. She was like, you think it's safe to fly? She was serious. Like, you think it's safe? I'm like, I can't lie. I jumped on a plane. You know what I mean? So, like, I've been on it since. And I shared and I recognize that a lot of people detach from the news. Being in the situation that we're at, we kind of have to pay attention to different stories because we got to come on here every week and discuss it. It's just me by nature. So whether we come on here or not, I'm probably gonna pay attention to it.
Yeah.
But I do think I pay attention to it more that we're here. But I was telling her like, hey, the year before was way more incidents. You didn't call and ask me about that then, but now you are because it's more attention being paid to it. So jump on the plane.
This time it's less incidents, but more people getting hurt, more casualties happening.
Yeah, that's true.
For me, I get nervous and scared about it.
Find your mic, cuz.
I've always been scared about planes. I've never been a fan
That boy
of
didn't like
planes. My
planes. Them boy
entire
had
life. I've been
100% success rate.
And so to me, that makes me more nervous. So I guess it depends on who you are and how you are. But the numbers are the numbers, man. So if the numbers are down, I'm gonna keep it simple on the fact. Like if the numbers are down as far as planes crashing and things happening, then there you go. But I've been hearing about more, and I've been hearing about people who work on planes saying that planes aren't as safe, and we've been seeing that it be little stuff like wings falling off because the screw isn't screwed and whatever it may be. So me personally, if I could drive there, I'm going to drive. Now, if I was going to fly somewhere and that has to be what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it. But my preference for me would be to drive somewhere and have fun, me personally.
Yeah. My only thing about driving, like, I don't know if it's the old age, but I can't be in cars long. Like I don't mind it. I would love for it to be more of an experience with me and friends in the van and having fun and doing something like that. But most times it's just 3, 4, 5 people. And I like and the thing about it, I like driving. I like being on the slab. I like driving, but oftentimes nigga too tired. Yeah. And you be over there be fighting sleep for 171 miles, but
I wouldn't mind it. But I just know that we all together haven't had a road trip and it's been years.
Ever. Well, I
ain't
ain't
gonna
say
on a road
ever.
trip.
Yeah, nigga, I do. I ain't gonna lie.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
And that's exactly what's gonna happen. Like, fool, I don't care. Like, I would love for us to do that in something spacious and to enjoy each other to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind that. I would rather. I'm 100% sure that I would like that.
Come on, let's get a van and go somewhere. We're gonna let Dez drive since he don't mind driving.
I wouldn't mind it.
Dez ain't gonna be
We
sleep.
gonna make sure he drives.
Going to sleep on whoever's
I think
driving.
G-Boss gonna drive. I think G-Boss will drive that
Nigga,
bitch.
you ain't going to sleep.
I am going to sleep.
You ain't going to sleep.
I'm gonna be like saying them, put bubbles in your mouth. Big bubbles in your mouth. He gonna be like alfalfa.
You got suds in his mouth.
You remember we went to Mobile, boy? We wasn't even on the slab. 10 minutes of
No, fool. The last time we went on the trip, fool, we was all up.
we went to Mobile for the conference.
That's y'all. I was no. When I was with y'all,
10 minutes in the car.
We was up.
Slumped in that bitch.
We was up.
Yeah,
When I went.
Then we got caught in traffic.
Yeah, we got caught. He did go to sleep on
Then
me.
I woke
I
up.
think you and Dez was in the car, and
No, me and Joe was in the car.
you and Joe.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't coming to the last
You
one.
ain't
go.
come.
I'm talking about the one before that. That's why I
Yeah,
said the
okay.
one I went on, we was cool.
Yeah.
One United Bank, black-owned bank, has partnered with a credit building tech platform to make home ownership more accessible for renters. They're using alternative financial solutions like, you know, if you've been paying your rent on time. I've always felt like this. We've talked about this a while ago on this pod, but, you know, people who rent and you've been renting for 6-7 years and ain't never been late on your rent and you've been in that, to me, that shows that you can pay a mortgage to me. Yeah. It's just different tools and different things that are set up. One has more legal ramifications than the other, but if you can do that at that high price, you can do it at a cheaper price. I always thought that was weird where, you know, rent be $1,500, but then you say I can't afford a $900 mortgage. How would that make sense? I don't know, but
I don't mean to sound away, but I always remember a few times for rent, nigga, we had to scrape money together to pay.
yeah, nigga.
And
the
roommates.
The mortgage was always cool though,
Yeah,
bro.
nigga, rent was dangerous.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, what you got? And it rent due on the 5th. Hey, the morning of the 6th. Like
It's
this
crazy how that whole shit set up, though.
Yeah.
It's way more. It's more. Now I ain't gonna say way more, but it's way more. Because if the mortgage is $1,000, that same rent gonna be $1,600-$1,700.
Yeah.
Shit, wow.
With bills.
Well, they partnered, you know, to try to make it easier once you go through financial classes and financial courses to be able to get yourself into a home.
do those
dope.
people help with mortgages though? Because I know you said they help people with rent. So shit. But if I
No.
wanna-
They're using rent
Rent.
as a tool to help you get a mortgage.
So-
Like if you can pay your rent and you've been paying your rent, they can use that as a form.
I know. So if I got a mortgage already, they can't help me get another bigger mortgage. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, nah.
Help me get that $1 million mortgage.
You got to
for
call
the-
them who. Like,
Help me get that $1 million mortgage for a little bit.
go on there, you go to their website. Dude, shit.
Nah,
All I know is renters.
Next time, go deeper, man. Dig deeper.
I be telling him, he know I'm asking questions. He know I'm even if
Every
I don't really
time.
want to know, I'm gonna ask. Guys.
You go to the
I'm
website.
ask no matter what.
Yeah, you go find that
read the
shit. out.
fine print.
All I
Questions,
need
boy.
to do is tell y'all what you can do, and you go find. You do your due diligence.
MortgageXplus.com. There you go.
Who is that?
I don't know, nigga. I'm just saying.
Lord Jesus, that nigga that
What
recommended
he
us.
said? Mortgage ex who?
They gonna be there typing right now. I'm playing, baby. I ain't mean it.
I got a study for you.
Who we looking at?
New study shows that over 75% of all men are more loyal to their barbers than their romantic partners. Tread light.
I was about to agree fully because I had a new bar. Well, no, I'm not lying. I can say it. I can sit here and I can say it. I knew my barber before I knew my wife.
I got an answer.
I knew my barber before I knew my wife.
Quick.
No, it's fine. Nigga,
No, I'm just talking shit, man.
so that little percentage in there, like I knew my barber in 2002, 3, and I didn't meet my wife until I was 25 years old. So, nigga, that's a fact for me. I've known my barber longer. I've been more committed to my barber longer. Now, I haven't done anything on my wife,
act like he don't
but
see it.
I've known my barber longer. Simply.
So you more loyal?
Well, I'm longer loyal.
The entire fuck.
I will say in a weird kind of way.
You too, both of y'all, nigga. You too.
Well, I came over,
Yeah, he can't.
but it was hard because like when I saw my barber, I was like, my old barber, I'm kind of like,
yeah, I can't
But
lie. For a while, going back
Who
to
have
the
you
crib.
known longer, your barber or your wife?
I mean, my barbers. No.
Todd?
Yeah.
Todd?
Well, no, nigga, no.
Yeah.
Todd, fuck you, Todd.
Yeah, long. I've
Your
known-
barber, right?
yeah.
All right, that's all I'm saying. Like, I've been more, because I've had.
But that's not true.
Well, what I'm
that's
saying.
not true. You're lying.
What?
You have known your wife longer than you know your barber.
Well, I've been committed, because I wasn't committed, I wasn't going with.
right,
I wasn't
but
affiliated with.
your first initial question said, who have you known longer?
I've experienced my barber longer than I've experienced.
So he
You
ain't
gotta say pause.
Yeah, right. He ain't gonna pause that.
You not gonna follow that, goddamn?
I can't say pistol, goddamn. He can say I have had experiences with my barber.
You want this hair wash and all that?
Yeah.
Oh, I never
He do want his hair washed.
Who did I touch first? I touched my barber longer than I've touched my wife.
See, now it just got weird.
Yeah. I don't know where the hell we ended up.
Hey, a fresh cutter get you. If a chick was to leave you, a fresh cutter get you a fresh new shit.
They say your barber put you back in
Yeah, he
action.
does. He does.
Soon as I
If
walk-
a chick was
Hey,
to
I will
leave
say
you-
when I walked in work, they was like, "Oh, you got your nice shape up."
Yeah. My barber got me my wife. My wife never got me my barber.
You think that's what it was that did it?
A haircut at my 25th birthday party? Yeah, got her. Ooh, you handsome. Let me dance on this
Ain't nobody
table.
told you
Yeah,
you were
nigga.
handsome.
My wife did. Nigga, what you talking about? My wife told me that. Nigga, from a fresh haircut.
Like Uncle George. You got
My
a cut
wife-
last night.
My wife
Scrawny ass.
fresh got me my wife. My wife never got me fresh, and I love you more than I love fresh, baby. But that ain't the point. There you go.
This week, get out of here. We saw a lot of different Mount Rushmores in music. One of the biggest they had mixtape Mount Rushmore, and then they had a track.
Wayne. Go ahead.
So let's start with mixtape. Mount Rushmore got 4 people on it. It's different platforms at this point have created. I know one that I saw on This Is 50. Their Mount
50 on there.
their mixtape Mount Rushmore actually had Future, Jeezy, Wayne, 50 Cent.
50 not on my mixtape.
I can get it, but
I get it because of what people say and what people tell me. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Like mine is probably a 3-headed monster. It's Future, Wayne, of course, and who else I want to say? Not Jeezy.
you
Maybe
got a long
Jeezy.
way to go if you only got 2 so far.
Maybe Jeezy. I only say 3. Future, Wayne. Who was on your list?
Future, Jeezy, Wayne, 50.
Jeezy. Like 50 was never on my mixtape list.
I
Like,
get it, but
50
that might be
became a guy-
because if you think about it, mixtapes tend to be a little bit more regional, a little bit more local. So we weren't from New York, but by their argument and their standard, 50 Cent had one of the best mixtape runs you ever heard of.
Nigga, I put the squad on over there. Squad in the group over there.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Future, Wayne, Jeezy, Gucci.
Future, Wayne, Jeezy, Gucci.
I
like that.
I love Gucci now, but I can say I really didn't like Gucci back then.
Man,
Me personally.
My fourth, is definitely
like
a
Gucci.
swing.
Pause. Go ahead.
Currency and Nip. That's my fourth. But
Nipsey,
Wayne-
Mike.
Yeah,
Not
Nip,
mixtapes.
Well,
Currency.
At least
mo-
10 tapes.
Currency mixtapes.
You gotta have 10.
What's his mixtape run? You talking?
New Jack City. Pretty much everything that nigga been putting out.
Them
And
albums.
Since it went to DSPs, they were all mixtapes. All that shit was mixtapes.
Nigga, mine is
Oh man.
But Wayne, Jeezy, Future,
Jeezy, John Doe. Nigga, John Doe was hard for.
Jeezy, Wayne, Future, of course. And like I said, that fifth one.
And the only reason why I don't still say 50 is because I still don't know a 50 mixtape.
Jeezy, Wayne, Future, Stock and PCE, nigga. Nigga had a nice 3 mixtape run. Nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all?
That was mixtapes or album, though.
That was mixtapes, nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, we
It
had
was
a
all-
DJ host them,
But it was all original music.
but with a DJ on it.
But
Not
all
all, no, not
original
all
music.
songs. Not all songs. Some of them were you reuse beats.
94% original music.
If the DJ got a DJ Holiday, mixtape.
Well, that's not like it became that new age became that those were albums.
I got you a fourth.
Give me one.
Fabulous.
I could do that. I could do
Your
that.
Fab had a
Fab.
Hey, Fab did that.
All them soul tapes,
The funerals, what's it?
the funerals, Bring Death to them, all them hoes.
Whatever came out on Thanksgiving or around Thanksgivings.
The Christmas, those are soul tapes.
Christmas, the soul tape.
Soul
There we go.
Tape.
Soul tape
Yeah, them
series.
Soul Tape was live. I think it was Soul Tapes 3 or something.
Summertime
Super live.
Shootout series.
I know y'all. Y'all New
So,
York
yeah.
niggas picking 50. I'm
Yeah,
picking.
yeah,
I'm
nigga,
picking
Fab
Fab over
mixtape,
50.
nigga.
That's
Jada?
me.
Jada had a mixtape run.
Man, yeah, he,
What?
his
Later.
one or
It
two
was later. It was
mixtapes
later.
were
It was
like
later.
classical mixtape. That's all.
And it was later too. It was.
Gotta have a mixtape run.
Oh,
Gotta had a mixtape run.
That nigga had a 10.
Y'all had
Cocaine
one, too?
music. Cocaine music.
Cocaine music.
For a
Yeah,
long
yeah,
ass
yeah.
time, nigga.
See him sell them. Goddamn. January 10th. nigga.
Sorry,
Cole
50.
had a
I
J.
get-
Cole.
J. Cole.
I'm sorry. They be
Shit.
trying to find a way. I know y'all New York niggas. Y'all be trying to find a way. For
What about
50.
you, Wale niggas? Y'all like Wale had a mixtape run?
I do, but it was a
The one.
three mixtape run. It ain't long enough, and it wasn't like
I like
street
two of
nigga
them,
shit. I'm
like
sorry, it got to be street.
Forlorn
nigga shit. I'm sorry.
mixtape was
He
dope.
gotta
Good-
be what?
He good at street nigga shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
That's what I be saying all the time.
He
Like,
gotta be. Street.
I know when it come to rap, street shit run rap.
like mixtape is street, man. I'm sorry. No offense, but offense. But no offense.
What would you do for your
A
trap
Klondike bar. Go ahead.
Mount Rushmore?
Trap.
They came out with Traps and Trunks. Came out with
T.I. at the top.
Jeezy, Future, T.I. Got it.
T.I. Future.
3 on right.
Gotti. Jeezy. I mean Gotti. Gucci for me.
There you go.
Yeah, I get Got It out of there for Gucci, and then I take everybody else.
There you go.
So I take Jeezy, Future, T.I., Gucci.
Boosie.
There you go.
Boosie or whatever.
Not
It,
trap.
that's not trap.
Trap.
That's just street shit.
It was just street.
Yeah, it ain't trap.
Okay. Yeah.
But I could never get in like
you
back
could
then.
either go. You could go. Either
And
way with
I
that
mean,
one.
trap cheating. They got to all be from Atlanta.
Yeah, they gotta be from Atlanta.
I give them that.
And then they
Dope
gotta
boy.
have trap
Fuck
beat,
wrong
like,
with you niggas.
Right.
You know it. He kept trap rap alive.
Yeah, yeah.
You know it.
nigga. Dope boy and nothing.
So I think we all on the same page when it comes to the trap rap.
Yeah. So
Okay, let me ask y'all this:
Ask us.
who do y'all coin? And it's gonna get tricky.
Who do what?
Who do y'all coin
Okay.
as the
C-O-R-N?
architect
Dummy.
or the start of trap rap?
They say Gucci, so I'm gonna give him his props. But
I'm gonna get the tip.
T.
I like T.I. for the way that he raps it. Me
When
personally.
you dope bars in the trap, all
But-
that shit.
but-
that was before Gucci ever dropped.
for me, the one that I listened to first was Jesus.
I ain't talking about what you'll listen to.
I know,
first.
so I'm going. So
I'm saying,
based off,
I said who started it, who coined it, who created the trap.
I don't know. Was it? I don't know.
T.I. Jeezy.
I give it to Jesus because that's the first one I
Damn,
heard.
T.I.
The first one I
Jesus?
liked.
T.I. or Jeezy. Jeezy first mixtape. What y'all
But I
got?
thought everybody.
Yeah,
gave
but
it-
that was 2004 or 5.
I thought
That was
everybody.
2001.
I thought
when
everybody
Jeezy
gave
first
credit
hit
to
the scene.
Gucci.
No, it wasn't.
2001 Jeezy first hit the scene,
No, it
bro.
was not.
Y'all go ahead.
When you first listened to
Mixtape
Jeezy.
Jeezy, it was 2000,
No, it was
2001,
not.
bro.
It was not.
Oh, I don't know.
You're wrong.
I ain't really hit till college, so for me it's
You're
2002.
wrong.
When this hit the street,
That was
was the
2000.
That was
That
2001.
was 2000.
2001.
Yeah, I was a
2001. I was
Okay.
at Alabama State Bam and that shit.
Yes, but you.
Jeezy shit was 2000, 2001. I'm telling
No,
you.
it
No,
wasn't.
it was college. 2002.
It was like
2003.
4.
Yeah, it was after.
Yes,
Yeah,
nigga, I know because
I had
let
just
me.
hit high school. It was 04.
Yes, I'm telling you, you tripping because, like, honestly, Chris Blanks was the first one to tell me about Jesus. He had just came up there. Chris Blanks told me about it, and Chris Blanks didn't come to like
To me,
2004.
and the
2005.
reason why I say T.I. because I didn't hear him until I was living with Jay Gutter, Justin from the A, and he put me on. I'm serious, but that was after I had already heard Jesus. So I give it the.
Now he did drop that. All right. Come shot with me.
in
But,
2000.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking about trap. He ain't say. He ain't.
He wasn't talk about.
When did Come Shot With Me come out?
He wasn't talk about. He don't know.
2003. So you still too late.
Yeah, that's late, G-Box. The first nigga to say the word trap, just for history.
T.I.
was actually-
Trap music.
It was actually Big Boy. Big Boy actually said the word trap first. T.I.
But that
and
ain't
the
trap
rest of
music,
Atlanta adopted the word trap.
This ain't no
as the
album.
actual
This ain't no
trap.
game.
And
It's
then
a trap.
T.I.
Trap
With
music.
dope boys and trap niggas and all that shit. T.I. came first, bro.
T.I. hard.
T.I. is the OG.
That's
trap.
crazy that you like
T.I.
music.
my top
You
3,
got
4,
gangster
5.
rap, you got trap rap, and then you got drill. You got
What T.I. fall in your top 5 if he's in your top 5?
for me. I'm
You
a
ain't gotta
Southern
give him
nigga
a
type
number.
Like I mean, are we just? It just depends on what list what I'm creating.
I will
He
say
ain't in my top 5 if I say overall.
Yeah, you're not in my
Not
top
if I
5
say overall. Hell nah.
for mine he is.
Overall.
In your overall, okay. And I know we've done this 3,000 times, but that's curious to me.
And the reason why I said it is because trap music, and I'm serious, they're probably the most listened to albums I have in my life.
Okay, cool.
So
I mean,
because
that's
of that alone,
I'm not here to argue your top
because-
5 unless you come pull out some shit that'd be stupid.
Like Wale, Wale
Right.
nigga.
Come
But
with some stupid ass
but
shit like that,
I'll
I'ma
say
run you
that,
outta here.
and that's why I say it because even though that Wayne is my top artist, listen to Jay-Z next. Trap music, I'm serious, is my
them
go-to.
live
The
ass
go-to.
fucking
The
albums
go-to.
are classic
So,
albums.
I be like a
Those are
little.
good-ass
I be like a little. Like I've rolled in the car with a lot of you niggas, and I be saying, and I'm gonna say this, y'all gonna, it's not gonna be the best opinions.
You've
for
been in my
people,
car in a long time.
but I ain't. Man, I've been in your car enough throughout life to know that I ain't never got in your car and listened to Jay-Z.
I don't know. I can't say that. I don't know.
I know.
And maybe
Never
it's
got in your car and
because
listened to Jay-Z.
maybe it's because I know my audience.
That could be the case too.
That plays a part. Fool.
Because most niggas don't play their music to the audience.
I'm talking about me.
So do you play your music to your audience?
Yeah, I try to mix it into the middle. Because I know it could be something I like and something you like, but I ain't gonna go over here and play Joe Budden when I know you don't
All
like
right,
it.
cool. I got you.
You never been in my car listening to Joe Budden either, but
Yes,
I,
I
like it.
have.
What that is?
Cap.
What's a cab?
I ain't never got. I'm telling. Thank you, Tug, because I ain't never got a Hooter car. And that nigga didn't cater
That
the
nigga
music
is
to
not
me.
finna turn on some shit you want to listen to
Yes.
because you in the car, dog.
Hell
You
no.
gonna listen to what you want to listen
Right.
to, if not a podcast. dog.
That's
I've
not
got in the
true.
car with you and listened
Always.
to Cassidy. I ain't never liked Cassidy.
Nigga, that was in 2003.
My point exactly, nigga.
Ain't talking about
You didn't cater the music to me in 2003.
I'm talking about now. Or more
But
recent.
9 times out of 10, though, I will.
To your credit, we may have a conversation because we did go on a road trip to, do some dumb shit we should have never done. And you were playing the podcast, and then we started talking.
Yeah.
But it
What
was
podcast?
nothing.
Joe Budden?
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
A podcast.
Something you
What
didn't
you
want to
thought?
listen to.
And I cut it off. We start talking.
No, I'm saying we started
But
talking.
when we went to Nashville as well, nigga, I had the music going and the music playing. And,
But that's different. You had
oh my,
you
I
had,
can't win,
I
man.
mean, you
I
had
can't
like
win,
7,
man.
8 niggas in the car then.
So I played to the audience.
But I'm telling you, I didn't never like Cassidy. You got me in the car. I put my brim to the hat. Big ass hat music.
This nigga real like talking about 2005,
It
man.
doesn't matter. That was an example of you didn't cater your music to me.
I'm talking about how I feel
You had
today.
big cap music on, just like what Todd just
That
gave you.
nigga say 2005.
All right, Todd, let me ask you. When people get in the car, do you cater the music to them?
Normally, no. Either I'm gonna talk to you, I'm gonna play what the fuck I want to play. But I will, like who to say
Dez?
to the audience.
What?
Do you cater your music to the person in your car?
Dez don't let us ride with him, first off.
We ain't know if this nigga know how to drive for real.
Oh, if he even listen to music. That nigga probably just talk to himself the whole ride home.
What you played on the way over here?
G's.
Which one?
Seen it all.
I done seen it all.
That nigga can't. They be hyped, nigga.
Right, nigga, what, nigga? He probably made that shit up.
What you listen to on the way over here?
So Many Tears, Tupac.
Who?
Whatever Apple Music was playing, I'm about to pull it up for you. I think it was a Big X the Plug and the country dude. It's a new Big X the Plug song. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The dude from here?
No, it's a white.
Shabu. Oh, you talking about Jelly Roll?
No.
Oh, you talking about that country singing that nigga?
Yeah, I sent it to the girl. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna play it because I sent it to her to put it on the video for me.
Who was he featuring? The country dude was
All the way, Bailey Zimmerman.
oh,
It's,
Oh, okay. I was listening to
the Muters.
when Big X.
I sent it to you last night, but after I saw that verse, I was listening to Do or Die.
Oh yeah, Twister.
Twister.
That boy
Yeah.
going crazy.
In the backseat of the car.
Twister went off on that
You
shit.
ain't never played that in your car for me.
I'm not.
So what you gonna play?
Nigga,
Hey.
we used to talk and they call me. Nigga, I ain't had
That
a radio.
nigga,
Fuck
that
wrong with
nigga
you?
never played no music for me.
Get in that,
That
bitch
nigga
now.
played his mouth.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for y'all. I be waiting on y'all to get in the car. with
You
me.
don't come get nobody no more.
I'm a young nigga, y'all to death. You was about to ride the tires with me. Ooh, I had the whole young nigga lineup for you.
You didn't even call me though.
I know it because
Nigga didn't even call me. I put the rod, so nigga ain't call me.
Man,
or
what the
nothing.
fuck you mean, nigga? I had Logan. Nigga, fuck you saying?
So we can rock around
No,
with Logan,
nigga,
nigga.
no.
Me and Logan go. Fuck wrong with you.
Nigga, I told you I had my daughter. Nigga, fuck wrong with you? Yeah, fuck wrong with that
Drop her
nigga.
ass off at the girl. About the girl. She can stay with the girl. Goddamn, we got shit to do.
Speaking of Big X the Plug, he was on GQ. He on the front of GQ. He had the interview with GQ, and he said that he opened up about. He said that opening his music up and being vulnerable in his music, he actually got that from Erykah Badu and Raekwon.
Hey.
Pretty heavy hitters to tell you some game now, boy.
Yeah, and that show you musical influence from a nigga from Houston, Texas, or Dallas, Texas.
The way
I'm
that he
sorry.
sounds.
Yeah, and
For that to
he-
be the influence.
But that lets you know that he'll study music,
Yeah,
which goes back to his music. Like his music, you gotta like the way he make it and put it together. You can tell there gotta be some different kind of
That,
influences.
to me, that ties into, and maybe they'll know, but what if your boss asked you, hey, what kind of music you listen to?
I'ma tell him.
But do you think, like, oh, I saw that? You think they're going to be like, oh, I saw that?
I think at this point in life, everybody listen to the same shit. Like I feel like the generation that we in now, most of the people that matter, most of the powers that be, listening to the same shit. They grew up on Tupac.
Well-
like think about it. Like the people, like if Todd listening to Tupac, and we was youngsters when Tupac that was 96. Nigga, the people a little bit above you was in high school listening to Tupac. They probably won't listen to Luke. Hey, we was. Yeah, see?
Well, that shows me, too, because what I posted today, I've been having fun posting just weird shit from TikTok or whatever. But the lady I posted today, with the What the Helly lady, the Rod 49 song is an old white lady quoting his lyrics, saying what the helly.
What the hell?
I have a hard time
What the
with
hell he
him.
in?
I be trying.
That song is a hard time. I like the memes of it. I like the fun of it, but the song of it is ass. The song of it is ass. So like,
I actually value the fact that he tries a new style and it's a new style that he bring with it, but
some of it loses me.
But I
Some
understand.
of it's okay, but that one right there is when I'm like, nah.
It's so crazy.
But I like
bro.
the meme of it. I don't like the song, but I like the meme of it.
I know he didn't go in there and think this is gonna be the perfect TikTok.
It seemed
song.
like he embracing it. So shit.
Well, nah, I think that TikTok shit take a mind of its own because they be resurrecting the song. Like, look at Young LA.
Man.
They got that nigga hot back now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't like nigga? I think they just picked some shit.
That
Then
Snoop ain't no
Shot
fun.
Swing My Way popped out not too long ago. I think nigga,
Snoop and Nate Dogg, and Ain't No Fun finna go taking off right now.
see, TikTok just figure out
That
some
shit
shit
just-
and
That
then
shit,
it just
that
go.
shit a place of its own, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't.
That's why
don't-
I hate that shit. Like that, I like that shit. Like one thing about the internet and the influence, like you don't know what the fuck.
I
shit
feel
is.
like that nigga really like that song, the way he sounds in it, and the way he's really singing it, and the way
What
he
the hell he-
promotes it.
Y'all ever think about that? Like how we record and then we put out shit, and then like if we make clips and stuff, you never know that could be the clip that catch you, and you got big no haircut. got,
You sleep.
got
That's why I always try to make sure my feet
that's
on
three
point.
hooter. That's three hooter.
That's why I just try to make sure my shoes on
That's
point.
why I gonna go viral. Right
I don't care, man. Hey, man. Somebody told me, hey, man, why your boy over there asleep? I don't know. Wake up, my boy. I love you, my man.
You trash. Dog. I'm just gonna say it.
I don't say nothing I don't say to you.
Des, get that out of there.
He winked. He winked. Oh, winking the gun. Give me the gun now. Give me the gun.
Rappers, I'm sick of y'all, man. Y'all won't drop no music, man. I don't understand. I'm about to
Michael
come
Jordan
out.
tennis shoe
I'm
ass
ready.
in the bed.
Des, let's put my shit on. Can we put mine on iTunes?
You gotta have a G-Boss.
No. Listen, my reunion coming up. You know, I dropped it like July the 11th. It's about to come out. I think we need to put it back out.
Well, yeah.
2014.
Yeah, something like that.
You can celebrate an 11-year reunion.
Is it? Oh damn, we should have did it last year. What nigga
My
know?
11 years, nigga. 11. That's an angel number, ain't it? Yeah, that one.
There you go. 1-1. Nigga, the resurrection. Nigga. I don't know. I might come out of retirement. G-Ball told me I can come to the studio.
What's the here?
I don't know. He just told
come
he
here?
invited me to, he
He'll
invited
be
me to the
G-Boss
studio.
kitchen,
Pull up.
goddamn.
We can do it in here though.
You gonna be
Shit, we got
rapping
the
over
equipment
fried
now.
chicken, goddamn.
All we just need is the beats. We cue it up. I'm ready to go. Yeah, but we go to work. Nigga,
Skinny
we going there with the pads.
Trash, man.
I might come out of retirement. I told you the folks been asking when I'm gonna come out and drop an album.
You letting G-Boss write for you?
What you mean?
What you mean?
I mean, we can collaborate.
I'm dropping the track, nigga. I'm dropping me a verse, nigga.
That nigga said, I don't know about this time.
Come on, G-Boss. G-Boss can't.
Oh, I did that. That was me. I get that credit. Lavalier. Lavalier, the Tennessee quarterback. What's his name?
Nico.
Nico.
I am.
Lama Lava. I don't know if y'all saw this. We in the
Nico
age of NIL. It's crazy that we're here because I remember back in the loft when we were used to talk about the idea of players getting paid. And now to think in 4 or 5 years where we at, that shit crazy. Like
Yep.
Nico, outstanding quarterback. One of the best in the SEC, Tennessee's quarterback, has decided that he's going to hold out from spring practice because he wants his NIL up from $2 million up to $4 million. I don't know if y'all saw this, but if you have, let's digest it. College football landscape is changing right before our eyes. We've seen coaches who traditional, Nick Saban, to name a few, got out, didn't like the direction that it was headed in. There's not necessarily any order to it. And now Nico said that if they don't pay him the $4 million, he holding out. I don't know what the next step is for him, but him and his team have decided that this is the best time to step out. Thoughts?
I ain't mad at. I mean, it's a big. I'm sorry to say it, and I didn't want it to turn into this. I didn't think it would turn into this, but this is what it is, man. It's big business now. Like college is big business, man. I'm sorry, and these colleges and these schools are getting millions and hundreds of millions and billions of dollars to. I'm sorry, and I didn't want to get to this, but at this point, I don't care. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at something earlier to where the deal that he signed was a pretty good deal. Yeah. Like he was getting $2 million a year. Mm-hmm. However, there's a quarterback at the backup of Missouri who's getting $1.5 million. Mm-hmm. And so when you see stuff like that, are you really mad at him for this? And when there's people getting $4 million and that it's business now. So I'm sorry. Once you turn it into business, it's business. Sorry.
Yeah, this is the unfortunate thing
Um,
of it.
Oh, go
You
ahead,
know what I'm
Todd.
saying? But Nico touchdowns, you gotta, slow your roll a little bit.
He went 10-3 in a tough SEC.
Yes,
Yeah,
good record.
good record. But
Probably the best returner.
If I'm
behind
Tennessee,
LSU quarterback.
this me. If I'm Tennessee and I'm the rest of the country, I take my chances. Fuck them. You want to sit out? See you later.
All right.
Because what we've learned is there's always somebody next.
Hell yeah.
There's always a new it right now, nigga. It's to me. I think it's still the college football world. Get Nico out of there and go find the next $2 million quarterback or the $1 million quarterback who coming from UNLV or who coming from a UAB or who coming from where's Zeno at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I can put him in these kind of situations, he'll be good. And Nico might find it hard. Like, okay, maybe I got to go to Texas. Maybe I got to, or maybe none of them want you because they already got who they are. And now you got to go down to Louisville somewhere. Are you going to be the same quarterback? Because it's like we never see the quarterback that go down actually dominate in that league.
Well,
he
also,
tends to play down to where he's at.
Well, also, I've never seen a quarterback that is this good go down like that. Like a 10-3. Like think about it, a 10-3 at Tennessee in a tough SEC. Go down like that. Like they've been really, it's been mostly trash quarterbacks going up. Like Will Howard's going from Kansas State to Ohio State to win championships. It's really been the other way around.
And I think Will Howard, I think when you see him like with all the shit that he do, I think he's still trash. I think he just had weapon. That nigga had weaponry.
Well, I do too, but I think that if Ohio State gets a IM and pays him $4 million, ooh.
Well, I think that's I guess what I'm saying is Ohio State, that's a good example. They had bum Will Howard. They brought him with weaponry, and he's good. So if I'm Tennessee and I got some weapons around me, I get rid of him.
Well, I don't say that because
it.
I don't think that he's bum Will Howard. He was a Will Howard who led a Kansas State team who was real good, who had 1 or 2 losses, and he was a good
I think you
leader,
can look at it one or two ways. If you want to drop your nuts and start showing that they can't flex on you, you got to let them go.
I think that those days over.
No, I don't.
Not.
Because, nigga, you can go around. Nigga, it's a
football,
super
man.
freshman somewhere right
Right.
now. Like, nigga, I'll give you $2 million. You come here.
You
Go
can,
get him.
You can go there, but they hadn't been panning out.
What you mean?
The super freshmen, the nigga who was supposed to go to Florida, went to Arizona State, and they hadn't been panning out.
Well,
is what I'm
because they
saying.
go to bad situations.
But a person who has proven themselves has came in and proven that they are getting a better shots at that.
Yeah, but I just feel like, what are you left with? I paid you $2 million. You gave me you didn't get me to a championship. You got me close to the playoffs, but we didn't make the playoffs. So what am I incentivized to give you $4 million for?
Well, I think if I get to use a 10-3 in the SEC, then I did what my job.
All right, I negotiate with you. I'm gonna pay you that same $2 million. If you get me to a championship game, then I give you the other 2.
We about to find out. I guess we're gonna find out. And what my bet is
You
that
got it.
I think they pay him more. That's just
Listen,
I feel like you gotta tie it to incentives. Don't tie it to just nigga. You just woke up
right.
one morning.
Oh no, I ain't mad at that. I
Yeah,
ain't mad at
that's
that.
all
But
I'm saying.
I think
Tie it to an incentive.
Yeah, but I think they somehow find a way to
If you're
agree to pay him more.
And if you're worth that, nigga, if you get us to the playoffs, we'll give you 1.2. If you get us to the championship, we'll give you another 800,000. If we win a championship, we'll give you a $2 million bond.
I think they do both. I think they pay him a little bit more yearly, no matter what, as well as put some incentives in there to make it bigger.
You feel like he the best SEC quarterback?
No, I feel like my quarterback is. No,
Who's
no
the second
bias.
best?
Maybe yours.
Who the third?
Maybe him.
No, Arch.
Y'all
No, he
saying
hitting-
wait,
Arch
wait,
hadn't
wait,
proved-
pause,
Arch
pause,
has
pause,
not
pause,
proven
pause,
anything.
pause. Y'all keep saying him and you and that.
Well,
Nobody knows that person.
Quarterback.
LSU.
What's his name? His dad.
Just say LSU quarterback.
LSU quarterback.
That's yours.
Then Florida quarterback.
Florida. What's his name?
He says
You know
Arch
your
Manning, and I
DJ
think that
Legway.
Arch Manning.
Legway.
And I say Legway, and he's thinking about Arch Manning. I think that Arch Manning gets the money, but he still has something to prove to me. I hadn't seen anything from him compared to what I seen from IM. So I'm not.
Who is LSU starting quarterback?
Because Nussmeier, who's
been
in
there.
the
He's
who's in the
coming back.
Heisman run. Nussmeier he's a ball.
I think Arch better than Lusmar.
He hadn't seen nothing from him.
Yes, we have. The nigga played like 4 games, and he looked amazing. Remember, you
He was
wanted the
spinning that
bench.
bitch.
You wanted
You
the
wanted to bench the
You
ball.
wanted the bench mullet.
Who?
You said bench mullet. Texas, you told him the bench mullet and put Arch in.
I'm not a big believer, but I think that Grant is better than Quinn as well. That's just me. I think Legway is better than Quinn as well.
I mean, I don't want to make this a stat game.
Well, it's not about stats.
I seen Arch play. Arch got, to me,
He got
better
the tools,
skill set
and
than
he can
Nussmeier.
run.
I need to see it. I
seen it.
I haven't. As far as a
I think he started like 3 or 4
quarterback,
games.
Man, he
Yeah.
came in against, was it Alabama? Who what? It was somebody. Georgia.
Texas San Antonio.
Somebody. No. He
T-
played in a real game.
No, he started like 3 or 4 games.
Yeah,
ago.
you
So
playing
He
him.
balled. He balled.
it was
I
a-
give it to him.
Yeah, man, the man had like
can
800
spin
yards
it.
as a backup, dog.
I need to see more from Arch.
Oh,
is
you
what
gonna
I'm
see
saying.
it? Okay.
And I'm gonna get to see it.
You
So
gonna
once
get to
I
see
see it, I'll change my mind. But until I see it, I do think that Nussmeier is better. I think that Legway is better, and I
So-
think that him and I am is right there.
Going back.
I just don't think he may be the 4th or 5th best quarterback in that conference.
Look up top SEC returning quarterbacks.
Because because the boy coming back from Vanderbilt, and he's not good, but he's a winner.
You said it. He's not.
He's
good.
not good.
He's not.
but
I'm talking about talent, man. And I ain't talking about going in there and win games and grit it out. I get that. Cool.
What about
There you
Texas
go.
A&M quarterback?
Okay, so they got it. Nussmeier, Arch Manning, Legway, Sellers from
Forgot about
South
Ladar
Carolina,
Sellers, boy.
Masters at Oklahoma,
I don't like that list.
Nico Lavile, he like 6.
I don't like that list because the John Mateer dude. I think that Nico has proven that he's better. I'm looking at what you've done already, man. Like I get that the potential may be different, but I'm talking about the people who have done something.
I just look at it like it's springtime, right?
Oh, no, what they putting out there.
If you are
Gunnar
the
Stockton's also on there, so it's Ty Simpson.
yeah, okay, so if you Ty Simpson and Alabama got that boy that can spin it.
Yeah.
What's the black
From,
dude left?
from Texas.
All right. Nigga, come over here to Tennessee, nigga. They finna put you on the bench. Come on over. We'll give you $2 million.
And because it's spring and he can do that.
I mean,
Gotta release
Colorado got two
Boy from
Salter,
Liberty.
Salter, and the guy from Georgia.
I mean-
Who gonna lose it?
that's not-
and I get what you're saying.
it's not that easy to say.
No.
Because if you bring
No.
this kid, no, you said bring this kid over here who's about to sit on Alabama's bench to come.
let
over
me
here
finish.
to Tennessee. You're gonna have to pay him. But go ahead.
Cool, nigga. I just paid Nico $2 million, but Nico don't want to be here unless he get $4 million. But you ain't got me to the championship. So those guys aren't necessarily proven. But that's what I'm saying. It's always somebody who's next. And if I can put them with the young guns, we just put Will Howard with the young guns from an average Kansas State team, but you put him with the who's. Look at how he looks. They've been tearing Will Howard up in the draft stocks and shit.
I mean, because to me, I don't think that it was about the draft for that. I think it was about the best quarterback to come here and just lead this team.
Well,
and I think that Will Howard showed that he was a winner.
he
was a
showed
tough
that he
guy.
could throw that
He was
bitch
at-
to
he
goddamn
was at-
Jeremiah touchdowns.
No. He was at Kansas State and they won real good games. And
Yes,
tough games.
running
And
the
he
fuck
was
out that bitch.
I don't care. He did.
Okay,
it.
so,
he proved to
you're
be
not
a
gonna
winner.
convince me that Howard is
in
he's
Ohio State-
decent. He's solid. He's
Ohio
solid.
State offense was
Yes,
a
man.
juggernaut.
Them
Come on.
nigga had
I
two
agree.
goddamn pro running backs. Them nigga had an offensive line that was incredible, and they had three receivers that just best in the
Jeremiah
country.
touchdowns
I
with 2
agree.
niggas by
But you
it.
know why they went and bought
goddamn.
him? Because they had nobody there to do what he could do. So I
he
agree.
left.
With, who?
The boy that's at Syracuse.
So what? He left and
And
good.
he balled.
Bye.
He balled.
He went in.
I'm not
He
saying he
went
did.
and balled.
I
He
agree.
went
and balled.
to Syracuse.
I agree.
And balled out.
But he left for a reason. We needed a guy, and Will Howard just a guy we could plug and play.
Yeah.
Yes, but that a plug and
But
play.
no, he
so
had to be
Tennessee
a-
can go
he-
find a new plug and play.
I don't think there
Don't
is
pay,
a.
I don't Tennessee. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, don't pay that nigga.
They gonna pay him.
Don't. I mean, if it's $2 million, you
They
give him
gonna pay
3,
him.
or you give him 2.5 with incentives. Cool,
They gonna
but
pay
don't
him.
get that nigga no $4 million.
Paid by Friday. Just wait to pay their Friday.
Let's see.
Friday.
Let's see.
In the
Write that
Friday.
in, Dez. Let's see.
In the country.
Like future predictions. Who to say that they're gonna pay him? I said that they're gonna pay him with incentives. Let's see what happens.
I mean,
I don't
And
think
I'm
they
not
should.
trying to be
I think
funny.
they
That's a
do.
cool
I think they
little
do both.
segment to
I
see
think
what
they do
happens.
both. I think they do both. They're gonna pay him a little bit more yearly and add some incentives.
And
Because look at the boy at Michigan. He ain't played a down. You see how much money he
$10
got?
million.
Underwood.
Yeah, and that's why Nico has an argument.
But didn't they say that they hadn't gave him the $10 million? And he
But
looking
they
to get out of
promised
there?
him that though.
Okay, well, Tennessee can give him the $2 million, and you come on down here back to the South where you supposed to be in the first goddamn place. I just feel like in the portal days, I think
Yeah, it's too many gunners out there.
it's See, the NFL doesn't have this problem.
Right.
They have free agency, but you can't just move like that in the NFL.
And that's why I think that's to his advantage.
To Nico?
Yeah, because
I think it's to his detriment. Oh, I hit that.
Not in April. Nah.
Yes, it's to his detriment. Like, I'm not going to compare Tennessee
it
to
takes more than
UNLV.
6 months to
But remember
learn
when UNLV was undefeated? And that quarterback said, if you don't pay me, I'm out of here. And they
mean
left,
fuck outta
and they
there.
kept going undefeated. Goddamn it. This nigga didn't miss a beat, and that boy ain't found nowhere to go yet.
Right.
It's
I
too
think
many.
that's different.
No,
he was a bum.
it's think about it.
Man, he was a bum, man. That nigga was a bum.
Okay, fine.
But
That nigga was a bum, man.
My point is in college football now, think about it. Like, let's
He
go
was,
to
right? He was a bum, man. We don't know that nigga name.
no, my point is there's always the next Chris Leak. There's always the next Tim Tebow. There's always the next DJ Lagway. There's always the next Charlie Ward. There's always the next whoever. There's always the next Jamarcus Russell. There's always the like LSU. They keep repeating them. These boys don't stop getting produced.
Right.
Like they show up and then here they go. Georgia. There was a Matt
buy
Stafford. Then what's the next one nigga that came who then just left and went to Miami? Like, hey, like don't do it.
Nigga, we probably gave goddamn Nussmeier a big bag. Come on back.
What you mean?
No,
Oh, he ain't have no choice to me.
nah, they liked him.
No, y'all had to bring him back.
Yeah, I know we had to bring him back. I'm sure we gave him a bag too.
Y'all should.
I know.
Give him
That's
all
my
the crawfish
point.
he
That's what
want.
That's all I'm saying.
Give him all the etouffee, shrimp etouffee.
All
Give him all
unlimited.
the Mardi Gras BET.
Equivalent to $10 million.
So
Yeah.
what I'm saying, it's a quarterback heavy draft. I don't think he would have favored Will.
No, it's not. It's not, Todd, because they be saying like they really didn't even want to draft a quarterback first. So it's a decent quarterback draft, but I ain't gonna say quarterback heavy.
There's a lot
Like
of heavy
it's
hitters in that.
it's Cam Ward, maybe Shador, maybe Jackson Dart.
From a business
How that's
perspective,
heavy?
draft?
Draft
Yeah.
quarterback.
Cam Ward, Shador, who
No,
that-
it's more. Look that up, Dan.
Jackson Dart. But I ain't gonna say heavy is what I'm saying. He said quarterback heavy.
Top quarterback draft, top 10 draft picks, quarterback draft picks.
Number 4 gonna be like Missouri's quarterback or some shit. So it's not. I ain't saying there's no
So
quarterback.
Todd
but
said it's
Todd-
a draft heavy. No, it's not a draft heavy. Okay,
That's
I
what
see what you're
yeah,
saying.
he
Okay.
said quarterback heavy. No, nigga, Nussmeier could have came out and easily been the 3rd, 4th quarterback taken.
Cam
What?
Ward
Okay,
should do it.
Kyle McCord, the guy from Syracuse, he coming out.
Yours?
Yours, Will
McCord
Howard,
solid.
Jack, yeah.
Okay, that's it after that.
Yeah.
Riley Leonard.
Oh,
Remember, my boy said he was.
he could dunk. he could dunk. He could dunk. God damn, he could do a windmill. Okay, all right.
Well, them boy got dart 50, but the Saints gonna get him in the first round.
Probably so. Shit, they
I'm
go
telling you now,
overspin.
I'm out of there if they do that shit. You could do DJ Uyugle.
Oh, Todd, this ain't no heavy. Look, they got Graham Mertz up there, like number
They been
7.
talking about Jalen Milroe, 1st round quarterback.
Yeah, he over. Man, did y'all see that? I'm sorry, Jalen, but did y'all see the video of the live ass receiver from Mobile? Man, the nigga, he
Ryan
was
Williams?
dogging him, and he was so wide
Wide
open,
open.
and the nigga couldn't even just. That nigga threw that bitch in the stands. I'm like, God damn.
Do that bitch to his mama. Dude.
But
mama back there.
I will say in Milroe case, I think Milroe could have been real good. Milroe was a victim of a new system.
Yeah, I agree.
Right
I agree.
in that, and I told people keep fucking with Alabama coach. Alabama got a really really great coach.
Great coach.
They're in really great shape. He has the tools and the pieces that's coming. He got his offensive coordinator back with Grubb. They're hey, listen,
I got a question.
they gonna spin it.
Question about that. I like the coach. I think he's a good coach. I think he's a winning coach. I think he's great at coaching quarterbacks. Milroe in any system for 3 years, you think he's a productive quarterback as far as being a pure quarterback?
If they do what they did to Lamar Jackson, that's the only way I see
I
it.
don't think he has that in him. That's just me.
A lot of people said that about Lamar Jackson. That's why he failed.
I didn't.
Well, maybe
Because I
you
think-
didn't, but
because-
these other experts did. That's
Because
why,
they
again,
stupid.
that's why
Like
he failed.
Lamar Jackson went to Louisville and played under Petrino, who's a quarterback coach and who was productive in a quarterback coaching system.
Mm-hmm. And they
And he was
much
never
created a
and
system in
even in
Baltimore.
college, he wasn't. He did all this running around in circles and blah 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 blah. But he was never an inaccurate quarterback in college.
well, we didn't see that a lot in
We
college.
saw it
either.
from Jalen though. We saw him as a very inaccurate quarterback in every system he was in.
Right. But do you waste the time on a project? Is what I'm saying. Like he's
Who you
gonna
calling
sit-
a project?
Jalen Milroe.
Oh yeah,
Right, so that's-
sure.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think that Lamar was a project. That's my point.
If I'm him, I actually like call Tennessee and see.
Y'all need me to come back?
Y'all need the $2 million.
I
Like,
got y'all.
yeah,
I'll take 1.5.
Yeah, you know, that's what I would do.
I'll take 1.5.
Who's the project? Oh,
Yeah, but I don't think that.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think Lamar was a superstar since high school, man. Like, he was always going to be a guy and the guy. And, like, even in college, they had accuracy questions. But in college, you never saw it because his people were so wide open because
Right, 'cause they had the key on him.
threat that he was,
Right.
and so he showed accuracy in the moments when he needed to. However, Jalen, dirt ball, sorry, dirt ball.
Well,
I'm sorry.
well, I can't say Jalen Hurts was a project because I think that year under Lincoln
Oklahoma,
Riley in
yeah.
Oklahoma,
It showed he could be a
showed,
quarterback.
yeah, he showed.
And I think
purpose.
that if Jalen
It helps.
Milroe goes to Lincoln Riley, he stinks it up. No offense to him, I think he's he's a good athlete. I think he's an NFL player.
Yeah.
I just
if
don't think
Lincoln
he's an
Riley
NFL
can't fix
quarterback.
you, you fucked up.
Yeah, I just don't think he's an NFL quarterback, but I think he's an NFL player. If Taysom Hill could do it, why the fuck not him?
Shit is wild.
He's a better version of Taysom Hill, in my opinion.
I want him to just go and be an Antoine Randall and play receiver.
I'm fine with that.
Right.
But, you know, I never saw him catch a ball like that.
Randall,
So until, no.
Mirror, okay.
Yeah, so even before Randall L. caught a ball, I saw him catch a ball. Pause.
What you think when you said pause?
He caught a ball. What you want me to say? He caught
Football.
Crazy.
a ball. Basket, base.
Hey, the moral of the story: Tennessee don't pay that goddamn nigga if y'all know what's good for you. That's
think-
just my opinion.
The moral of the story is Tennessee, y'all pay him because y'all niggas got it, man. Niggas got monies, man. Monies. Them niggas got
Monday,
monies.
Monday, we just crowned a new NCAA basketball champ. Shout out to
We are the champions.
We don't even know who won, huh? Who did it?
them goddamn
Florida, man.
Florida. I know, man. Florida Gators, man.
Who
Shout
was
out to the Florida Gators, man.
Lagway won it. Did
Yeah, what was the final score ended up being?
73, 7. No, 60,
was a 1-point game.
63, 66 or some shit.
It was a
like
1
that.
point game.
Yeah,
No, it was a 3-point game.
I mean, Dez all on the girls shit. Goddamn, shout out to the girls too.
Yeah,
but
shout out to the girls.
I mean, if he
Women's.
scroll down, hey, just scroll down a little bit. That's
That
it.
nigga got
basketball.
65-63 Florida
3-point game.
in the battle of the number ones.
One score game. My bad.
Yeah, one score game. Hey, again, another game that Houston just squandered and gave away.
Or you could say another game that Florida came back and won because they did.
That's another way to
Right,
say it.
right.
You know, Johnny Dang, I guess he put them grills up because he said that if Houston won, everybody on the team got a grill from Johnny Dang.
no grills for you.
No grill for you,
No
my
grill for
friend.
I wonder if it was the top end about him.
Probably just, you know what I'm saying?
I be wanting to grill sometime again. Like just to
Like college, nigga, I
Yeah,
had
open faces.
I damn sure had a.
Hey, I want some diamonds
At the
in my
bottom
shit.
of
In college, I had open face. I had an open face grill. Fool.
I just never liked the open.
I had big open face. I had 2 solids on it in the open face.
I had the 6 with the diamond. I had the diamond princess, the diamond cuts.
I
with
never-
a diamond on each two.
I like the open face because those make your mouth look too big. Like shit, just be.
No, nigga, you got to know how to do. See, I you know what?
Big
It's
mouth
crazy.
ass.
You're right. Most niggas did do that, but you got to know what to do.
That's why the open face it never looked too big.
Yeah, I went right over there to Atlanta, right there to flea market. The nigga put big.
I went right over there to
Crazy,
Western Hill.
Oh no!
I went to Western
Yeah.
Hill, baby.
Boy, she was big bulky.
I went to Western Hill with that
Because-
FEMA, with that FEMA money.
Cuz had goddamn 8 at the top, 8 at the bottom. He went all that. Cuz, Mark.
I went to Western Hill, got me a grill, got a big chain, but the chain was real though. I had big Jesus pizza.
Nigga sold that shit for $152.
I sold it for $600.
Like, shit, like, ain't mad at you.
I tell you
Get
what I
money,
bought it
Hootie.
for. In college,
But
I
shout
sold it
out
for
Florida, man. Did y'all get the chance to watch the game?
Yeah, good game, man. Good game.
Yeah.
Good game,
Great
good game. Shouts out to Florida.
They
man.
went back and forth. Like, man, them last 8 minutes of the game was something serious.
Point guard name.
Clayton, no.
Walter Clayton
Walter
Jr.
Clayton, yeah.
Hell of a ball player.
Yeah, he know how to hoop. It wasn't no 0 stars.
Mm-hmm. Not no more. Hell of a ball.
Yeah, finna be going to the. Does he leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got
Cup.
to, man. We got to, man. He went 34 and 30 in the Elite 8, Final 4.
Him and Cup top 2, top 3, top 4. It's gonna be a
Nah,
nigga that
Nah,
Joe
I
know
think
of.
they got
I
him
don't
going
think he
late.
go. Yeah, he ain't gonna go
Who?
that top. I think he
Clayton.
Go,
Clayton,
yeah,
yeah.
he ain't gonna go top.
He don't go top.
Because
You
they
gotta-
be looking for nigga for 6'9".
Well,
long,
I mean,
you
but
know,
a score in the
yeah,
NBA is different than a score in college. Like
You got Ace
you gotta be
Bailey.
special.
So he's more of
Cooper
a
Kupp.
he's more of a Van Fleet or something in the league to me.
Facts.
You know what I'm
But
saying? But he gonna be good. He gonna make
those
money.
are the players that get there and play
Yeah,
and contribute to
for a
team.
long time.
Let me tell you something about Florida and both Houston. You got to give them both credit. Them folks know how to play defense.
Boy, if your ass want a
Intensity.
clinic on defense,
Both of them niggas.
Turn the
you
tape
can
on.
Turn they tape on. Them niggas.
Turn the
like,
tape
man,
on,
down the
boy.
stretch, where Houston was playing Duke. I mean, you go back to that. Them niggas couldn't inbound that.
What y'all think about that
inbound.
Duke game? Like,
We talked about that one, but what you saying?
how do you feel like that played a role into it? Like, do you feel like Duke gave it up? You feel like Houston won it? You feel like the refs won it?
Yeah, like we said, nigga, Houston.
Defense.
Yeah, defense, nigga. Them niggas couldn't
I feel like
inbound that
Houston
bitch.
won that. hoe.
Hell yeah, they won that. hoe.
You can't put that on the refs. Them niggas couldn't inbound
I
the ball.
hear people talking about gambling plays a part. Hear other podcasts talking about
I don't
gambling
like
plays.
it. I
Do y'all
just-
believe in that shit? That's what I,
I
was
can't.
getting at. I don't like that.
For
shit.
me as an ex-athlete, I can't. But at the same time, you don't believe that Santa Claus. I mean, like, you don't know till you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel it. I feel like if I shoot that bitch, you can't tell me if that hoe going in or not. Like, I can't. Like,
They
I
ain't
can
move the rim.
Right.
because I gotta shoot it like I'm
They ain't
trying to
moving
make
around.
it.
That
like,
last shot
them
was-
niggas ain't that good.
Right.
They ain't that good where they can shoot that bitch at the rim and be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna miss this on purpose." Nigga, that bitch going if it.
In or out.
They can't control if that bitch
And
go
the
in or
ref
out.
don't decide if that shot that
Right.
kid's gonna make is gonna go in. Or
Now I do think you can maybe fuck
a
with
little
the refs
call
a
or
little
something.
bit.
You know?
Yeah.
However, if Duke plays Duke, then Duke blows them out, maybe as well. So I don't know. I don't believe in it because I think that when it's a game like that, you gonna make the shot, you're gonna miss it. And if the ref is just unless he's foul
Yeah.
like that, you know what we doing?
With that Duke game though, like again, textbook defense. That last shot, Cooper flag shot. That was just a great
It was a-
contest. A
Yeah,
great
hey,
shot.
It was a great
He
contest.
just missed that.
It was a
bitch.
great shot. It was a great opportunity. It was a great decision. He just missed
He
it.
just missed that. hoe.
I'm gonna tell y'all
That's
something.
why
If
we
they
like
ever do expose and find out that sports ain't like that's it. That's the end of humanity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I ain't even gonna
That's
lie, fool. Like I've been watching sports so much less. I still
Yeah.
ain't watched no NBA yet. Other than Ant talking about
What?
I'm the best in the
away
world.
from that
Tell the
shit.
girls. Other than that,
That shit was funny. Stay away from that NBA shit right now. I don't know what the fuck these grown men on.
They don't know how to compete.
I don't know what these niggas on.
They're not competing.
But shout out to the women though. Before we move, UConn won the women's championship.
Yeah, shout out UConn.
Got to shout out the women.
Malaysia full wallet. Come to LSU, baby.
Yeah, go on down to LSU and get your ass kicked.
And that wasn't
all
me
season.
flirting. 'Cause you know the white-
Man, UConn went in there and they did what they supposed to do. They won
And if
82-59.
you-
Ah,
Turn
shout
on the
out to
tape.
shouts out to my boy. They locked the door.
Yeah, they went in that bitch. locked
Fighting
it.
Don Staley's.
Yeah. If you turn on that tape, you will see why she be getting her ass benched. Like I was telling you earlier, that nigga don't be nowhere.
When I
She
turn
ball
on
watch.
tape, she got that goddamn
yeah,
reversing that.
that's
bitch.
all you'll see. The little highlights. But
No,
that
I,
nigga
ain't,
ain't playing
I
no
will
fucking
say I ain't
defense,
seen
no
nothing bad, but you know,
rotation. It's just fundamental shit.
I've seen Dawn fussing at her ass a few
A
times.
lot.
So.
Right. Like, okay. But that's the thing. They had a freshman.
You don't like that? Come to Kim Mulkey. Death Row.
Yeah, go down there.
Come on down here, Kim Mulkey.
Let
Don't
Fly
let
just
them
shoot all the
fuck
balls.
your head up.
Come get you some crawfish, baby.
Yeah. But the Nuggets fired
Yeah, that's weird.
Mike Malone.
That's weird.
The reason was even more. They said that they fired him.
fired him.
And
Treating
they
his
didn't say
superstars like
they didn't
superstars.
say that was the reason, but the rumor has it from the beat writers and the people who be close to it that he was a tough nosed,
He's a hard-nosed
hard-in
coach.
coach. They didn't like that being coached. What's y'all response to that? Especially coming from an era where coaches was tough.
Well, they say on some of them, because what I saw is that on Jamal Murray and Joker, he wasn't.
Well,
But that's expected.
Coming
But-
from the hard-in era, that's how it go.
On-
Nigga,
Do
Do
okay, if you don't want to be coach hard,
screamed at
go
Jordan?
feed him.
Let's go 50, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Did
I
you
think-
accept that? Like, as a player, like, did you accept that? Like, how did you feel that
Me
you
per-
might get cussed out by something, but then somebody else wouldn't?
hindsight, I see how some coaches coach some players harder than others, and then maybe it needed to be. Like, simply put, I think that Coach Sullivan maybe coached me harder than he coached Hack. But I saw that when Hack fucked up, he got on him. But you know what happened? Hack fucked up less. So Hack fucked up less, so he fussed at him less. So if I'm fucking up more, he fusses at me more.
that-
And I don't get like
that-
my.
That's the
Your
beautiful.
superstars are going to get fussed at less because they're fucking up less. They're
I think
scoring
as
more, they're doing more. I'm
a
sorry.
coach, the beauty of it is just like what we talk about in the world and the management shit. Like you got to know the player.
Right.
Like it just depends on the player. Like it's certain players that I can get on and get on them hard and they respond to it.
Right.
And it's some players I gotta kind of wrap my arm around them.
Right.
In some instances, sometimes some coaches be assholes to some people because who are they
And
all to?
that's a part of it. Like it's a personality fucking masterclass that you have to teach versus along with, I should say, a plan.
I think in the NBA
within
you
that
can't
shit.
cry about that shit, man. Like you in the NBA, you're a grown man. You can't be crying about, oh, he's getting superstar treatment. Is he a superstar?
Person as a player, what you responded to better? Hard coaching or
Hard
soft
coaching.
I didn't
Hard
care,
coaching.
man. Like if you're telling me something that I can learn from, I don't care if you're tough on me, soft on me, whatever. I didn't care. Like fool, I
didn't
recognize.
matter.
I've
But
recognized if
I ain't gonna
fucked
lie,
up,
the little soft coaching was fun. I remember Coach Boat used to let me sit over that bitch and drink water, and old them used to have to keep going. And I used to be sitting over there fucking with them.
In hindsight, you know that
Oh,
fucked you
yeah,
up.
boy.
That probably fucked you up.
No. I know why he did it though.
Still fuck with them.
No, but it helped me. Like nigga, I don't respect. Nigga, you ain't gotta do all that yelling. Just tell me what you need me to do.
Yeah.
But I respond equally to anyone. But I think in that period of time, he did it because he was rewarding. Like, hey man, you've been doing what you're supposed to do. This is this. Yeah. Come over and drink water with us. Let's sit there and watch them. And we used to fuck with them. But what he knew, was when you sit over there and watch, you actually get to see the shit from a whole different perspective.
I mean, and I don't think that that's.
And he can coach you through it, talk you through it as you watching it.
Right.
So
Well,
now
I
you get to see where everybody's supposed to be at.
I get what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. I don't know if that's treating you differently. I just think that that's doing best what's for your players, man. And it's simple as that.
But you probably can't do that for everybody.
Yeah, you
I
got
know.
to manage
I know,
personality.
Because like it literally is like, all right, we finna watch B Reg right now. Let's watch. Let's see where he goes.
But what if you cuss
It's
out a
cover
player?
two.
You know that that's not helping.
You can't cuss him. You got to stop doing it.
But some coaches, some coaches will do that.
Sometimes you right.
That's my point.
Like it and man, in basketball though, you like I hate it when the fans make these niggas like get out of their set. I hate that shit.
Nigga,
like
what?
nigga, you on the fucking
You
you
hate-
paid to
Hold
watch
on.
me play.
Stop, dog, because you fucked me up. You hate when the fans do what?
They get in their motherfucking head and these
Anyway, I hate
niggas
when
get
these fans-
discombobulated. But I hate that shit. Like a nigga that always in a fan's face is Russell Westbrook. I hate that shit. Like if you playing shit and that person paid this money to tell you playing like shit.
That's another part of the reason why Malone got fired too.
That's
'cause
what
he
I'm
didn't
saying.
He didn't want to bitch Russell
Like you,
Westbrook.
You
But
playing
Westbrook
like
was-
shit.
Westbrook been hooping for them fool. Well, from what I saw and when I went to the
Hey,
game and saw it, Westbrook
hey.
was hooping for him, fool.
Hey, no, okay. He's been hooping.
Especially when your point guard, when Murray got hurt, he stepped
He
up.
stepped in. He did his thing. Who was the superstar on that team?
Joker.
Who we won't have with the ball in the hand?
Joker or Murray.
Okay, then Russ, you need to get my players the ball and shut
And
the
that-
fuck up.
And that's fine, but they say
That's
they
it.
say bench.
What the problem?
I don't have to bench him. Like I could give him some minutes and get him in the game, but I ain't got to bench him. But he also got to know
If
that,
that-
he's not my superstar.
Okay, so if my system calls for you to come off the bench and be a sixth man and give me good minutes, nigga, Jamal
But no,
Crawford
stop.
came off the bench his
stop.
whole career
But stop.
and was a hooper.
Stop talk. But that wasn't the coach's system. The coach had Russ in the game, and they got mad at the coach for having Russ in the game and fired him. That's what I'm saying. So it's not about my system because the coach's system was to have Russ in the game.
Okay, well, again, they say he talking to him crazy in the locker room. He talks to Joker and Jamal Murray.
Meaning he was like, fuck nigga, let's get right. Let's go. Like we talk to each other.
That's okay.
For him to talk to, like, it's my teammate, I can't come to you like that. Yeah, nigga, that's okay. Like, nigga, I would talk to Ryder White however, but he was our superstar. Stock would do it the same. We would talk to Ryder White like he's you, me, whoever.
I agree.
So yes, that's fine to me.
That's totally fine. You know why? Because this nigga on the borderline of winning the 4th straight MVP. If I want to whisper to this motherfucker in his ear, shut the fuck up and let me whisper to my star player.
I ain't with that of the players themselves treating the superstar different. Because players, nigga, we friends, we homies, we boys.
We are.
We talk to each other.
But
like,
we're not the same, who? We're not contributing the same.
That ain't the point, ooh. Like, I ain't about to shut. Like, as a teammate, as a friend, as a homeboy, I ain't about to hold my words back because you are who you are.
But there was no reports of this nigga Mike Malone not laying into Joker when he needed to be laid into. None.
So what you saying?
What I'm saying to you is, if I want to whisper at this time, if I want to coach him up differently this time, shut the fuck up and let that happen. If I want to pull this nigga out of my lineup because he ain't.
So we on the same. So we on the same side.
We pretty much are. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So like,
Dummy.
I'm just saying like, let me coach my players how I want to coach my players.
Y'all nigga argue for 4 minutes of my podcast, nigga, to be on the same side.
Todd argue with me.
No, I wasn't arguing at all. I'm saying like,
They let me
it
get
just
that off
pissed
too.
me off.
It's not your podcast.
It just pisses me off that these
Your
niggas
homeboy
get
gonna slap
That would
you.
enrage somebody.
Homeboy gonna slap you. I can't wait till my homeboy.
He said his podcast.
We in hour 2, man. What you got?
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Stupid ass dummy.
Try it again.
Our DJ.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Stupid ass dummy.
There you go.
DJ.
The Florida assistant principal, Dr. Kiva Lark. Bring your motherfucking ass into your office.
Yeah.
Yeah, the principal's office. I don't know if y'all saw this, but Dr. Kiva Lark, here we go again with this same shit. I don't know how many more examples that you need of this. I don't know how many times you got to see this. I don't know what the fuck these people need to know that this is a stupid fucking ass idea. But the Florida assistant principal has been charged after allegedly, let's make sure we say allegedly, having students rub her feet and showing them what foreplay is.
Foreplay? Hell no. First off, don't have my kid rub your feet. Second off, foreplay. Yeah, okay.
It was one little boy. He was in there massaging old Lakira feet. I think that's her name.
She
Key.
black or white?
She's American. We standing together right now. She American, motherfucker. But yeah, man, she just thought it was a good idea to let the little boy rub her feet. I know the little boy probably thought he was getting his rocks off him and going back and popping his shit to his homeboys. But Miss Lark, Kivia Lark, you are the dummy of the week.
Big stupid.
You can't really just go back to your friends.
Stupid ass.
She let me rub her feet.
Nah, I mean,
Hey man, hey.
I mean, it's different.
Depending
now,
on what
man.
grade little youngin was in, and she was
Nah.
53 years old, so she 53 times. It
I
was a
ain't trying-
13-year-old boy. You
I ain't
know,
trying
he
to touch
probably
them old ass feet, but whatever.
your whole probably.
Them crunchy ass feet.
I ain't finna do that. One thing I know about old jokes is you got to get there. Hopefully,
I mean, to be honest, man, we got to stop treating female kids differently from what we treat male kids. All in all, that shit was wrong. We don't need to be 53-year-olds don't need to be teaching 13-year-olds about foreplay. As simple as that, man.
It's a 53-year-old nigga with a lot of keys on his key chain.
and not even that.
Gotta rub
Nobody
your
needs
feet.
to be.
why y'all think we do that?
Nobody.
Why you
needs-
think?
Our background,
never
man.
mind, never mind. I'll
mean,
save it for next week.
It's fine. Our background.
No, I
nigga,
got
where
it.
we
I got
come
it
from,
because
all right?
it needs exposure. We've been on here a little 2 hours and 4 minutes. Dad's got a little edit to happen, but you know we'll probably get down about
They
201.
got 3 days. They got 3 days. You be all right. You know.
No, I ain't worried about that. You know, my boy is a magician at that shit.
Yeah, he don't touch nothing.
No. Let's get rid of that. Poof. It's still there.
That's the magic.
I think that's the worst magician. David Bummerfield, goddammit.
But I don't know, man. But nah, you old lady, leave them young kids alone. Don't teach them about foreplay. Simple.
I know it's a
Because if it was
53-year-old
a
nigga out there
if it
named
was
Leroy.
a 53-year-old man teaching a 13-year-old female about this, everybody would be in the uproar. It ain't cool.
Uncle
Simple.
them, nigga.
That's it.
Nah,
I'm done.
Uncle.
No, we're not
Yeah,
Uncle
nigga.
them, but you know.
Wrong with you, nigga?
Edit that out.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like another uncle. Like your real uncle.
Under the
The grand uncle.
Little uncle.
Grand uncle, goddamn.
Any other news or information we forgot to add on, we forgot to talk about? We went 2 hours, 5 minutes, but it was a cool part, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the times. I hate when it's about to cut off. I'm ready to come back next week. Where we at with it?
I ain't got nothing, man. Happy Friday, man. Good Friday, part.
Is this? No, this not Easter weekend.
Not a
205 and the 205.
205.
Oh, he talking about that's how long we been going.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't got nothing, man. We
yeah.
just thinking of things not to say, but whatever. I ain't got
Yep.
nothing.
Well, on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Dummy.
See you. Bye-bye.
You bitch you.
Pause.